And good evening and welcome into Chapel Hill, Tennessee, where we get set to start the 2024-25 basketball campaign for the Forrest Rockets and Lady Rockets as they entertain the Warriors and Lady Warriors of Culleoka. Good evening. Troy Cashin, Noble Mays, Ricky Sweeney. We have Mr. Jay Schillig back with us after football, of course. He's back with us for basketball. And Mr. Owen Harrington filling in for a few minutes. Mr. Peter Wilson will be here a little bit later on. So we appreciate all the students that help us out and make a tremendous contribution to be able to get this on here tonight, Noble.
Yes, indeed, T-Roy. And started the season, so I've had the luxury of being able to look at the rosters, T-Roy. And I know you'll get into it, but it has to be quite a treat to be able to see some home names, some name brand young ladies for the Lady Rockets to be able to start off this 2024-2025 season.
Folks, before we had a little bit of technical difficulty having to get on. We had to do a little mixing and matching to be able to get on here tonight, but wanted to make sure we had a couple of interviews we wanted to get to. First of all, we wanted to let you hear from brand newly minted Forrest head basketball coach, Mr. John Wild. And we're here with Coach John Wild. Coach, certainly happy to have you with us, and know we're excited to have you be aboard as the head coach for this season.
I'm excited to be here, and you know, it's a wonderful opportunity. You know, my wife works here naturally. My kids went here, and my grandkids will go here, and I've always lived here, and I'm just appreciative of Mr. Sorrells and Ms. Pfeiffer for putting me in this position to try to move this program forward, and I can promise you we're going to do everything we can within our power to try to get it moving forward. The kids have been great, and we're just ready to get started.
For you, first of all, what's it like being like 5 minutes away from work? You hadn't had that luxury, I don't think, ever.
No, I had this. You know, I laugh and make jokes that it's right at 5 minutes, and it's about 9 if I go to Holt's Corner and get a biscuit. So it's all under 10 minutes. So yeah, it's kind of neat, and it allows you to do a lot of things too. If you need to, you know, a kid needs to get up some shots, and you know, you can run down here and let them in, and that sort of thing. Just some more logistical things. But yeah, it's been fun.
Talk about where we're at right now. Of course, it's been a build, but you've got some players coming back. Of course, you got Kinsley, and she's able to sign a scholarship, and know you got to be proud of that already. But you know, you got some young kids to work with.
We do, and we've got some kids that played a lot of minutes. You know, coming back, Kinsley's done an unbelievable job being a leader. She's really been accountable. You know, she's got a tremendous work ethic, and I think she's held other teammates accountable to those standards, and you know, she's just done a super job, and we're proud of her. But yeah, got some other kids back that have played minutes, so there's some experience out there. Don't have a whole lot of size. Kaylin Pope plays bigger than she is, so she'll have to play some in the interior for us and play really well, which we're expecting big things out of her. Really athletic kid, and she's kind of developed into a better basketball player too, with her know-how and IQ. And then you know, Josie Brown's back, Sadie Smith, Bailey Stallnecker, Cam Warner. You know, our kids had all played, you know, minutes last year, so you know, you like the floor time that, you know, they have gotten with the experience and that sort of thing. So we just got to continue to grow and develop and try to invest our culture and the way we want that. And you know, we just talk about trying to be 1% better every day, and then, you know, by the time January's here, you know, make a push through that district, get in a position where we can make a push and maybe make a little noise here in the first year in the league.
You know, coming in, you talked about being able to build and the things that you had with the experience coming in. You always want to see that improvement. What's been the biggest things for you initially that you've seen improvement in?
Well, I think they're being coachable. They are 100% locked in, and they want to win, and they want to learn, and they want to grow, and you know, that's been important. The time that they've put in on their own has been really neat. You know, not just we're together, but you know, kids wanting to get in the gym, kids wanting to work, you know, on their own to get up shots. So, you know, that's something you got to have, and you know, the majority of these kids have done that. So, you know, that's been really cool. You know, our team chemistry is pretty good. I like where that is. We've talked about trying to be a really good teammate, and we've talked about, you know, you're not always going to go to football games with one another. You're not going to hang out with one another, and you're not going to be like, quote, best friends, but you got to be best teammates. So when we come in the locker room or come into practice or go to the weight room, we're really trying to be locked in on being a great teammate, when we're together. And I think they bought into that. And I think that's something that can carry you farther. It's just one of those intangible things that really helps.
I know confidence is big. Getting some games that you have early in the schedule that are going to be, some winnable games for you if you play well. How's that going to translate? I know you talk about everybody wants to get to the district, get to that region, and feel like you're playing your best basketball. How do you think that's going to translate as far as confidence-wise, getting off to a good start?
I think you hit the nail on the head. That mentally is just going to give you a boost, right? So, if you can have some success here in the preseason before we get to that district, and I don't know, maybe win 5 or a half dozen games, before you get into that. I think that'll sit well with us and give us a little boost as we move forward. And I think that again, back to echo what I said before, I think these kids are hungry. I think they want to win, and I think they've done all the right things leading up to this in order to win. So now we got to carry it over on the floor, right, for 32 minutes, every time we play.
Coach, again, thanks for taking the time with us. We certainly appreciate it. Look forward to talking to you throughout the season.
Well, we appreciate it too, and I appreciate the job you do for the kids here in Chapel Hill, Troy. And, of course, got a chance to speak with new head basketball coach, Mr. John Wild, who certainly comes here with a state championship pedigree, looking to turn this program around. And you watch them practice, you watch how they handle things. He's doing a really good job.
T-Roy, for anybody that may be like me and they coming in late to the contest and late to this conversation, briefly tell me about the rise of Coach Wild.
Oh, he has been around a long time, and he has won every place he has been. Moore County, Bradford, Wilson Central, Riverdale. He's everywhere he's gone. They have been tremendous, and expect nothing less from here. He's like, hey, I'm coming in here. It's my hometown, and we really want to build something good here. He said, we know it's going to take us a little while, but the kids are, as he said in our interview, you didn't get to hear, but he said the one thing he has really appreciated is the kids have bought in. He said they have worked tremendously hard, working to get better day after day, and he certainly appreciated that. And he said, that's how you build.
Now, I don't want to lose sight. I think you might have buried the lead on me, T-Roy. You said he's hometown, homegrown, right? Okay, see, I didn't get the video, so I didn't know that. Okay, when I asked you about the rise, start at the beginning for me, okay?
He lives here in town. He, of course, is married to Susan Wild, who has been in the school system for a long, long time, and so, makes his home here, and he finally got back to here. Coached at Santa Fe and was the athletic director there last year, so he dabbled in the athletic director role, and he's, like I say, won everywhere he's been.
And I don't want to touch on anything in case he happened to be a star athlete back in the day and kind of slipped out or did something special. So somewhere in the history books around here, his name would be in somebody around somewhere, right? No.
Maybe after he gets through with this stint of coaching, it might be. Let's say that.
When you say he was from here, I just thought, man, I didn't know how long.
Yeah, he and Susan have been married for a long time.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. His son, of course, graduated from here, Slayton, probably, I think, 2015, 2016 on some of those really good Forrest High School football teams. So he went on to play college football, extremely, like I say, joy to be around him. He is he's class act. So, happy to get him to fill into this role. And he's going to have one senior leader this time, Kinsley Enlow. She's been around since 8th grade. She has been here forever. This will be her curtain call, and she wants to go out on a high note. Recently got to sign with UT Southern. Big accomplishment for her, and we got a chance to catch up with her. Want to let you hear that before we tip. And we are here with Lady Rockets senior Miss Kinsley Enlow. And first of all, Kinsley, congratulations on your signing.
Thank you.
What made UT Southern the place? I know you had some different offers, but what made you feel good about there?
I just really liked the coach there, and when I went on a visit, I got to meet with the girls and stuff and practice with them, and I really liked the culture he's building and stuff like that.
And let's talk about culture. Now here, of course, getting a new culture here with the Lady Rockets. Let's talk about that transition.
I think it's going good so far. I think everyone's trying to buy into what he's trying to get across, and we're just trying to get everything going with that, and I think it's going good so far.
Now for you, we're thinking, gosh, 8th grader, you played a ton. You know, now you get to your senior year. You talk about, you know, the culture change and those kind of things. What, now being a leader, you came in the 8th grade, had some good leaders on that team. What's your leadership style this year, kind of?
I think just like trying to talk and encourage everybody, because when we are pretty young for the most part, and I think just like encouraging them, trying to lift them up, and also like teaching them too, like whenever they mess up and what we should be doing, stuff like that.
For you this year, what's been the thing early on maybe that you've learned more and picked up on that you've enjoyed learning this year?
I think learning this year, I feel like we haven't had like a good culture in the last couple of years, and I think that's like a big part of like what's brought us as a team together a lot this year, and I feel like we're just a lot better as like a whole and buying into like what's going on.
Now before I let you go, let's talk a little bit about off the floor. What do you like to do off the floor?
Well, we just got a new kitten, so I've been playing with her a lot at my house.
Okay, name?
Sophie.
So was it like one you just kind of adopted, or?
Well, my mom like has been wanting one, and so she saw this woman posted on Facebook, and then we went and picked her up.
So that's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
So cat mom now.
Yes.
All right, so what are you looking forward to for the rest of the year?
I'm just looking forward to winning some games and hopefully making it far in district and then region after that.
Kinsley, thanks a lot for talking to us. Congratulations, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again.
Thank you.
And welcome back. And fellas, certainly happy for Kinsley's success and being able to sign with UT Southern. She's looking for a big, big season. And last year, Noble, you know, really, she had to do some things that she really didn't want to have to do, but did them for the good of the team. They didn't really have a main ball handler. She is a great spot-up shooter on the wing. That's what she does best, but she ended up having to handle the ball a lot last year. So hopefully this year Camry Warner is going to be able to take over that role, give her more of an opportunity to get spotted up on the wing and really do what she does best.
I'm glad you used your basketball insight there, T-Roy. You slowed it down for us who necessarily didn't play basketball, certainly at the level you played it at. When you're a shooter, particularly a spot-up shooter like Kinsley Enlow, when you take her and you take the pressure of bringing the ball up court off of her, tell me about the mentality of being able to come into a contest, knowing this season, knowing you don't have to bring the ball up the court 75, 80 feet before you even start to get into the play.
Especially when last year when teams were pressing full court. Mentally, it takes a lot out of you because coming down the floor, if you can just go down and find your spot and be ready to shoot, it's a huge difference. If it's just catch and shoot, it's wonderful. But if you've got to work to be able to get the ball down the floor and you're not going to have that opportunity to just be spotting up and be ready to shoot, it makes it really tough because you have to create your own offense all the time. And it's pretty nice to be able to say, hey, I'd love to just stand over here, get ready, and you just pitch me the ball and let me gun it away. That's a big difference because that responsibility of handling the ball really, really takes a lot out of you because being a point guard, directing traffic, some people think, oh, that's pretty easy. No, that's one of the toughest things you can do. Shooting is the easy part. If you're a shooter, hey, get over there and get me the ball. That's, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, say anything about that. That's pretty much what I did when I played. I played point some. It was not my choice by far. My coach told me during my sophomore season he was going to make me play point to make me handle the ball better. It was not a fun experience, and I have a great appreciation for people that have to play against the press and handle the ball. It helped me be able to get my own shot a little bit better later on. But I'm going to tell you that there's a lot of mental work that goes with being your point guard. So Camry Warner, Coach Wild said he felt like she was ready.
And as today's game has progressed since you and I played, the defense is allowed to do so much more in guarding. They can just like assault you, and a lot of times there's no fouls called, and the girls are so quick, the boys are so quick, it's amazing.
Yeah. We are almost ready here, starting lineups for the Rockets. Lady Rockets and the Lady Warriors here as we get set for your 2024-2025 tip-off here on TC Sports 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Forrest High Gymnasium, where tonight the Forrest Rockets and Lady Rockets are tipping off the 2024-25 basketball season. hosting the Culleoka Warriors and Lady Warriors. At this time, the invocation will be given by Miss Emily Stokes.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to gather here tonight. We ask that you be with each individual player and team tonight. Let us play with both good intention and by the rules. We pray for the safety of the players throughout the game and after when we go our separate ways. In your sweet and holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
And now, to honor our country and our flag, our national anthem.
And Miss Brenda Brown with our introductions coming up here in just a moment. Lady Warriors, Lady Rockets to tip off the John Wild Air here in Chapel Hill. And now your starting lineups.
And Coach Mara. Number 1, Kinsley Clucky. Number 12, Addison Massey. Number 14, Kendall Reichman. Number 24, Finley Keeling. Number 34, Izzy Hargrove.
So for Culleoka, it'll be Clucky, Massey, Reichman, Keeling, and Hargrove. And for the Lady Rockets, it'll be Sadie Smith, Camry Warner, Kinsley, Enlow, Josie Brown, and Kaylin Pope. And just want to take a second, fellas. If you don't know, Kaylin playing with a heavy heart, lost her mom on Sunday. So she is playing tonight. So Keep that family in your prayers.
Our thoughts and our prayers are certainly with Miss Kaylin Pope. Yes, indeed.
Keeling and Pope to tip it off. And talking about Pope, Coach Wild said, he said she has been absolutely wonderful in what she has done as far as her aspect approaching the game. He said, of course, we'd love to keep her in the game a little bit more. Brown firing from 3, in and out, no good. It was 3/4 of the way down and came out on her. Now we got a scrap for the loose ball, jump ball situation. It'll go to the Lady Warriors. Fellas, you're going to catch me old school. I'm still calling them Culleoka Devils when I played, so you may catch me say that a time or two tonight.
Hey, that's all right.
They haven't been Warriors but probably 30 years now, so. In front court, Culleoka with it. Go on the backdoor cut. Good cut underneath. That was a well-run play. Kendall Reichman ends up with it for the easy deuce underneath. Quick score for the Lady Warriors, 2-0. Pressure from Culleoka. They break it in front court. Sadie Smith gets it underneath to Brown. Fires it back out to Enlow. Had it punched away. Ball on the floor picked up by Culleoka. And we got a timeout. Quick one taken by the Lady Warriors. We're going to keep it here for this one. And, fellas, quick start here.
A very quick start, and I tell you what, the shot didn't go down for Josie Brown, T. Roy, but I got to tell you, I certainly did appreciate her putting that up there and showing her confidence, building off of last year. I know she came in and her time was kind of sporadic throughout, and particularly at the end of the season, but when she came in, she was electric. She would light them up, so I wanted to see her kind of be a catalyst early in this contest.
Yeah, you've got two young ladies in Brown and Enlow who can really put it up on the wing. So, Coach Wild talked about it. He said, we obviously don't have a lot of size. He said, Kaylin plays bigger than she is. But he said, obviously, that's going to be something we don't want to get her in foul trouble. We've got Mackenzie Cam on the bench. He said, we're going to try to go 8, 9 deep. But he said, obviously, we'd love to have a little more size, but they're going to depend on the offense from the wings, Brown and Enlow especially. Culleoka in front court with it. Hargrove. Back up top, Keegan. Or check that, Reichman. On the wing. Now backdoor cut. Got behind the defender. And a really nice pass. That has been something here in the early going that has impressed me with Culleoka is their crisp passing. Good cutting with a basketball without the basketball.
Very patient as well.
Break the pressure. Warner in front court. Stops and traveled the basketball as she went up with a fake. Drug that pivot foot as she was waiting to try to hit the trailer. So turnover gives it back now to the Lady Warriors.
And T. Roy, you certainly do not want to see the Lady Warriors get off to a double-digit lead. So got to put something on the board here real soon if you're the Lady Rockets.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that the Lady Rockets struggled with last year was the turnover, Noble. That's something we'll probably watch here in the early going. Spin move. Enlow punches it away. Run down by Massey. Clucky out front. Lady Rockets man-to-man. Clucky in the corner. On a wing, Hargrove trying to clear it out. Up front, it comes now. With it is Reichman. To Massey. Pope doing some battle down underneath. They try to throw it over the top, and that was excellent. An excellent front by Pope, and good job of playing behind there on the help with Brown.
Yes, indeed. They certainly had us sealed up. The young lady there, Finley Keeling, she's a nice-sized young lady to be playing high school basketball for the females, T-Roy, and she's quite a presence down there, and they had her on the front and the back covered.
Good fundamental there by the Lady Rockets. Pope out front. Smith, bounce pass inside Enlow. Backs her way down. She'll spin off the window. May have gotten partially blocked, pulled away by Keeling. Lady Warriors the other way. Here comes Hargrove. They got it where they wanted it that time, did the Lady Rockets. Bounce pass along the baseline. Quick jumper by Clucky. Bounces around, no good. Rebound pulled away by Pope. Trying to clear it as she has 3 Lady Warriors draped on her. Jump ball situation, and it will go to the Lady Rockets. That's what they want out of Pope. She has to be a physical presence inside for them rebounding the basketball.
She does, T-Roy. Got to be able to get that ball in the hands of somebody who can dribble it out, too.
Smith out front with the dribble. Gives it up top, Pope. They'll swing it on the wing now to Warner. You watch the offense, Noble, as Enlow will fire from 3. Bang! That's how you want her to get started. That's what she's good at. And if she can get rolling, fellas, she can put them up in bunches.
She is. And they got her at a disadvantage on defense, T-Roy. She's playing, I guess, maybe what may be the better player for the Lady Warriors on defense. She's going to exert a lot of energy on defense, T-Roy.
Reichman brings it out front. Keeling. You look, Noble, as you watch those screens and the back cuts. Lady Warriors really working hard to get somebody free on that back cut, but the Lady Rockets, after that first couple of possessions, made a pretty good adjustment.
And I tell you what, it's been Reisman who's been making those cuts, T-Roy. And again, enlow is the one who's drawn the straw to shut her down.
Reichman on the wing with the dribble against enlow. Can't get anything, brings it up top now. Hargrove matched up against Warner. Warner will get on you. She will play tight defense. Hargrove forces that one up, no good. Out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Warriors as Pope hustling over. It went off of her foot out of bounds. Now we're going to get Bailey Stallnecker. And Stallnecker, we got to look at her as an 8th grader last year. She is going to be a great player. She has all kinds of physical ability.
She was a spark as well, T-Roy. I remember her myself.
And just really learning the game. 5-second count there. Good defense by the Lady Rockets.
Certainly was, and you kind of balance it out, T-Roy, again. As Mr. Sweeney got it up there, 2 turnovers for the Lady Warriors, and you certainly want to try to balance out the turnover ratio, but it does keep the Lady Rockets in this contest.
Warner into front court. Lady Warriors man-to-man as well. Pushing it left side, Stallnecker. With it down the lane, a little runner, got it. Instant offense from Bailey Stallnecker as she checks in, goes down the lane on the drive, puts it up and in 5-4. First time the Lady Rockets lead it.
Impressive ball handling skills.
Pope steps out to check Clucky in the corner. Lady Rockets now with a little zone here as they switch defenses. On a wing, Reichman tries to go cross court, deflected. Garnered there by Keeling, puts it up, no good. Went back, Hargrove with a rebound, no good. Pulled away by enlow, and we got a foul. Good job that time on the glass, had them boxed out, and Culleoka coming over the top will commit the foul. First of the contest. It's going to go on Hargrove, her first.
And T-Roy, we did not initially box out at first. They got the rebound, so got to do a slightly better job of that because that zone was very effective by Coach Wild.
Now, if you watch, Noble, that last possession, Stallnecker was really aggressive with it and got by the defender pretty easily. That's something maybe you might see a little more as they may spread the floor and try to use that athletic ability.
I'm glad someone with your basketball knowledge acknowledged that, T-Roy. Stallnecker had impressive ball handling skills, and I wouldn't mind seeing you isolate and give her some one-on-one situations, T-Roy.
Third turnover for the Lady Rockets there as Culleoka will get it back. You're going to see a lot of substitutions trying to keep those wings fresh. Smith into the game or out of the game and Brown back in. We'll see Anna Rabin, the senior, here in just a moment. As this one out of bounds back to the Lady Warriors.
T-Roy, I'm going to go ahead. It's early in the season, but if Stallnecker is going to be an offensive spark and if she's going to pick up maybe the best player for the Lady Warriors, about 60 feet away from the basket, she should play almost the whole contest if she has the stamina to do so.
She is quite an athlete. We were super impressed with her just sheer athletic ability last year. And as we said, still learning the game. She was mainly a soccer player. Of course, her sister, tremendous. And she in her own right, really good. But she's picking up basketball really quick.
I tell you what, she's ahead of the curve, my man.
On a wing now, Reichman. Lady Rockets have shut down the Lady Warriors after a couple of early buckets. Try to go inside, double team, and stolen away. Brown again on the help side from the back, picks up the steal. That entry pass not there right now for the Lady Warriors.
They got the front and the back covered, T-Roy.
Brown that time on the wing, lost the handle out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Rockets, number 4.
And here's the thing, T-Roy. Coach Wild would be the one probably to tell me I may not be too far off pace with this. He won't mind turnovers, but you certainly don't want those unforced turnovers.
Right, exactly. Those are the kind you don't want. But I'm sure he'll say early in the season, hey, we're going to have them. Let's have them now. Get them out of our system.
But you want somebody applying pressure on you before you turn the ball over.
Exactly. Inside, lobbed over the top, and that was a pretty nice job by Keeling. Put a little hand in the back of Rabin, who was battling inside. Got that position, but she couldn't put it in.
She had that little forearm resting on her, T-Roy.
She did. Warner gives it up enlow. Kinsley with a dribble. Back now to Camry out top to set the offense. Still man-to-man of the Lady Warriors. Under 2 left here, opening quarter. Stollenecker had it punched away from behind, picked up by Culleoka. Here they come the other way quickly. Reichman penetrating in against Stollenecker, puts it up, no good. Rebound battled for, and I think we'll have an over-the-back foul on Reichman as Brown and she battled for the loose ball. Did you see Stollenecker? I thought she was going to have a parachute. She was way up there trying to block that shot from behind.
She was, and if you go back and look at it, T-Roy, she was sizing her up. She was running right alongside of her and kind of let her get 2 steps in front of her, hoping that she would go up with it.
Hey, man, you're young. You shouldn't be knowing that kind of stuff yet, sizing people up. That's for later years.
She was sizing up, T-Roy, and I don't even know if they still use those terms, but as a freshman, she was sizing her up.
Here comes Culleoka again with the pressure. Lady Rockets have done a really good job of breaking that. Numbers again. Good pass. Stollenecker underneath. Put up and in. Kaylin Pope on the payoff.
T-Roy, that's a bonus. If you can get Kaylin Pope running the court and get her some baskets, that's a bonus.
But Noble, what do they always say? And it was executed to perfection there. Don't let the ball hit the floor. They didn't dribble coming down the floor. When they got it to center court, there was not one dribble.
You all used to run that figure 8 back in the day, right, T-Roy?
Yeah, that's it. Good job by the Lady Rockets. 7-4 lead now, under a minute left here, opening quarter. Reichman had it poked away by Pope out of bounds.
And I tell you what, that's what I want to see. I want to see young Kaylin Pope on Reichman, T-Roy, because she has the energy to be able to exert all game and be able to shut Reichman down.
Lady Warriors, after 2 early buckets, they have been held scoreless for quite a while here in this opening quarter. Reichman against enlow. Out front, Massey now, she gets it back. Right back to Massey to set the offense with 40 seconds left here in this opening quarter. 7-4 Lady Rockets. Hargrove on the wing, reverses her dribble, knocked away by Warner.
Great job, Cameron Warner. She caught her trying to come back with the crossover. An excellent job.
That's flypaper right there, man. She is all over you. Steal on the inbounds. Here comes Stollenecker. Into front court, she'll slow it down, leave it now with enlow. That's maturation right there. Last year, she might have tried to take that and challenge all the way under. Realize the situation, know they needed one. Good job.
She did, T-Roy. Slow it down. Let's take the last shot.
Enlow with 15. Out front, ball punched away. Runs it down in rear court, 10 seconds remaining. Stollenecker now with 8. Picks up the dribble. Gives it up now to enlow. 3, 2, got to get one up. Kinsley knocked away and out of bounds as time expires here in this opening quarter. Lady Rockets give up a couple of early buckets, but shut it down defensively for the remainder of the quarter. 1 complete with your score. Lady Rockets 7 and the Lady Warriors 4. At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The Mayor, Board of Aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
And welcome back. We got a line shift for the second quarter. Mr. Jay Schilling, Mr. Owen Harrington started out. We've got Mr. Taylor Williams taking over our camera and Mr. Peter Wilson, our production engineer here. So we're playing a little hockey up here.
Look at you. Got 2 production crews, my man. Leroy, you done came up, my man. TC Sports 1. Yes, sir.
And again, we couldn't do it without these young folks, man. They have been a lifeblood for us. We certainly appreciate what they do, and they make us feel dumber every day.
That's a fact, my man.
They are so intelligent. Lady Warriors with it here to begin this second quarter. Lady Rockets now, fellas, I'm going to say probably about a 6-minute drought for Culleoka. They scored a couple of early baskets, and after that, Lady Rockets have really tightened up defensively.
I thank you for that, and the reason why Culleoka did have a drought was the defense.
Steal again by the Lady Rockets. After those couple of backdoor cuts early, They made a really good adjustment. That has been cut off. That spigot got turned off early, and defensively they've been very sound.
They have. I wouldn't mind seeing some more of that zone Coach Wild had in.
Runner through a couple of screens. Enlow got a good look, top of the circle, couldn't get it to go. Battled for, saved by Smith into the hands of Warner. Back now to Enlow again from 3. In and out, no good. Stallnecker with a rebound. She'll muscle it up, got it home, and she'll take one more.
You better recognize, T-Roy, young lady gonna need more playing time than what she may get tonight. And I'm going out on the campaign starting early.
Stallnecker got inside, grabbed that rebound, muscled it up, and got it home. Drew the foul as well. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play attempt here.
Does it all, T-Roy. Now, talked about her picking up 70 feet away from the basket, the best player out there for the Lady Warriors, and also the ball handling skills. And now she's getting offensive rebounds and putting them back.
Misfired on the free throw. And that one will go over to Culleoka. Didn't hit the rim, so Lady Warriors will get it. Foul went on Keeling, her first. Josie Brown getting set to check back in at the next whistle. Brown will check in for Sadie Smith. 9-4 Lady Rockets here, just underway. A minute gone by here, second quarter.
Look at the defense, T-Roy.
Now they'll pick up a little pressure. Over the top, ball knocked away and stolen by Enlow. Another turnover for the Lady Warriors. But again, fellas, how many different looks right now are the Lady Rockets giving them defensively?
And I tell you what, they're not relying on one-on-one defense, my man, and they're applying pressure early.
Stallnecker out front, around the screen. Josie Brown from 3, downtown. Josie Brown strokes it from 3. 12-4, and fellas, how many times last year did we see somebody get open around a screen like that? They've gotten some good looks here early.
Coach Wild making his mark early, T-Roy.
Pressure again, double team and stolen away. Here comes Stallnecker, all the way under, puts it up and in. Great double team by Warner and Stallnecker. Stallnecker with a steal and the bucket, and Culleoka wants timeout. We'll take it as well. Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Chapel Hill Family Dentistry has been serving the oral care needs of Chapel Hill and the surrounding area since 2006. They're a general and cosmetic dental practice dedicated to improving your smile and the overall oral health of you and your entire family. Their goal is to provide superior quality health care in a comfortable environment. Call and schedule your appointment today at 364-4557. That's Dr. William Bell and the Chapel Hill Dentistry staff, proud supporters of the Forrest Rockets. And welcome back. It was 4-0 Culleoka. Now 14 in a row for the Lady Rockets, covering this first and beginning of the second quarter.
Talk about stopping the bleeding. How about that?
Pressure again by the Lady Rockets. Lady Warriors over the top. Reichman gets behind it, puts it up and in. First time they're able to break the pressure. Reichman now with all 6 for the Lady Warriors.
I want to credit the Lady Warriors for being able to beat that press, T-Roy.
Now a little pressure in return from Culleoka. Pope gives it up to Stallnecker, a little bit behind her, knocked away by Reichman. Reichman after the turnover the other way. Reichman has been solid here for the Lady Warriors in the early going.
She's been all Lady Warriors thus far, T-Roy.
Hargrove fakes, cut off by Warner. Back up top, Massey with the drive. You watch. Brown just kind of playing center field back there. She realizes that a lot of times that defender, offensive player, not going to step out. She's been kind of helping out back door. Runner along the baseline, we're going to have a foul. Warner kind of got a hand in there as the drive along the baseline by Hargrove. So she is ruled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line for a pair here. First of the night on Camry Warner.
T-Roy, I want you to keep an eye. It's early in the contest, but here's what's going to happen. Down low, you're going to get number 34, Hargrove. Hargrove's going to pick up an offensive foul. She's gotten away with 2 on Pope. They hadn't called it yet, but they're going to have to clean up the interior.
Inbounds it comes. Off the screen, Hargrove. Quick 3 on the way, no good. May have been over the back there, but Pope with a good box out with the rebound. Had Keeling boxed out well. 14-6 Lady Rockets. 5 minutes left here, second quarter. Home opener here in Chapel Hill. Stallnecker out front. A little too handsy there by Massey on the reach-in. Nobody for Culleoka really in foul trouble. They've spread it out. Everybody looks like with one so far. Stallnecker will check out.
No one thus far. Hadn't been a lot of fouls all game. 3 total.
Sienna Borba in for the first time. Borba, sophomore. Another one of those young ladies, and speaking with Coach Wild, he said we're ready for her to step up as well. Brown from the parking lot. Bang! Oh, she is pure. Got free from 3, and that one was a long way away. Steph Curry would have been proud.
That's why I was glad to see her put that initial shot up in the start of the contest. I want to see her confidence come in early in this season.
You could tell last year, Noble, when she got cranking, she was really, really ready to shoot. Now we've got an offensive foul, and you called it, Noble.
My man, I don't know much about basketball, but sometimes this stuff is real simple, my man. She had 3 opportunities before the official decided he was going to take control over this contest. And now that he's officiating the paint, it's going to change things up down low, T-Roy.
Finley Keeling picks up her second there. 4:15 left here, second quarter. 17-6 Lady Rockets. Enlow tried to bounce it on the high post to Pope. Knocked away out of bounds, and substitution in for the Lady Warriors. Annabelle Damastis into the contest. She made a brief cameo early. She's back in the contest for the Lady Warriors. You got to say, so far so good, fellas, from what we've seen.
I'm loving it. And Kaylin Pope at this pace, T-Roy, she can play the whole game.
Enlow on a wing, trying to get the screen. Ball knocked away. Reichman all over her. Kinsley gets by her between defenders. Now we got to reach in. Take your pick there. Let's see who the official will nab. It'll either be Hargrove or Reichman. They're going to pick Hargrove. That's her second. So now suddenly a couple on Hargrove, couple on Keeling.
And I tell you what, that changes the game. And when Hargrove goes sit down, T-Roy, second half is going to be much different.
Exactly. Smith with it on the wing. Lots of motion. Enlow from 3. This one a little too strong. Long rebound controlled by the Lady Rockets. Borba gives them another opportunity here. They'll try to space the floor now. Brown thought about it, puts it on the floor, gives it up now to Smith. Smith off the screen, tried to get it to Borba, knocked away out of bounds by Clucky. It'll stay with the Lady Rockets. Hey, I'm going to tell you, Josie Brown feels like she could hit one from 3-quarter court right now. When she came around that screen, it was in her eyes. If I've got it and I am in range, I'm letting it go. And that's a confident shooter right now.
It is, and that confidence probably comes some from Coach Wild also. He probably told her all season, I want you to put some shots up.
Smith, good penetration. Got it to Enlow on the wing. Couldn't get off the shot. Now Kinsley in the lane. Back to Warner out top. They'll reset the offense here as we approach the 3-minute mark. Off screen, Enlow from 3, bang! Kinsley Enlow from downtown. The 4th bomb of the first half. 2 from Brown, 2 from Enlow. 20-6 Lady Rockets.
Speaking of 20, T-Roy, somewhere over the contest tonight, maybe throughout the week, gonna need at least 20 on an average night from Enlow and Brown, or Enlow or Brown. 20 a night from one of them.
Yeah, if you can get 3 of these ladies, and I don't know who it's going to be right now, maybe Stallnecker, could be Pope. You want to get 3 in doubles if you can. That way you give yourself some pretty good balance. Brown that time going for the steal, commits the foul against Hargrove. Josie only her first foul of the game.
And T-Roy, I love the fact you want to spread it around, but let's just be real clear what I'm looking at right now. You're going to get Brown and you're going to get Enlow. They're going to get at least 10 shot attempts or more each night. That's the reason why I say 20 from them. Not too many other ladies going to get 10-plus shot attempts. So that's too much pressure to ask for a third double-digit score when she may not put up 10 shots.
Yeah. Good pressure. Ball stolen away. Stallnecker. All the way under, she'll put it up and in. That's where she's so good, fellas, and you saw it as an 8th grader last year. The anticipation in the passing lane. She has a good sense of when they're going to throw it. She just kind of lays back, waits, and then pounces.
T-Roy, you just cleared it up for me, my man. I was completely wrong. How about the third double-digit score being Bailey Stallnecker? How about that?
Underneath, pass over the top of the defense. Shot underneath, no good. Bounced around and controlled by Smith. Couldn't get the bunny to go that time from Clucky. And we'll head the other way.
Look who was first down the floor, Stallnecker.
She does it all, Mr. Sweeney.
Right now, fellas, the one thing I really like on this end of the floor is the movement and the spacing. Stallnecker into the corner, enlow from 3, bang. That's how you draw it up. Drive, draw, and dish. Open 3 from Kinlow, beautifully executed.
Let's not lose sight of the freshman, Mr. Sweeney. The freshman drove to the basket and dished it out for the dime, T-Roy. Excellent Stallnecker.
Hargrove trying to answer and does so. Izzy Hargrove becomes the first player not named Reichman to score for Culleoka here in the first half.
And that's the reason why we need to get Hargrove in foul trouble, so she goes sit down with that third one.
Warner with a nice move down the lane, and she'll draw the foul. Good crossover there by Camry.
Aggressive.
Kind of lulled them to sleep. Nice move there. But, fellas, early on, what have we seen? We have seen enlow in that corner spot up 3. We have seen screens. Enlow gets a good squared-up shoulder look. It's not moving to the left or right as you're letting it go. It's a good square look. We've seen Brown get square. That is the thing that impresses you here in the first half.
T-Roy, I want to ask you a question. I don't want to make it sound this simple, so you got to tell me. The difference that I see, because I don't know much about basketball, the difference I see is those shots are going down. What's so special that making those shots go down that they didn't go down last year?
Well, I think how you're getting them, because like I say, a lot of times last year I felt like they were moving as they shot. Their body was drifting one way or the other. You're getting a good 2 feet set and a good chance to follow through straight of a good look at the rim.
Form and technique is what you're telling me, right?
Yeah. It's a whole lot tougher to shoot it on the move. This time Culleoka breaks the pressure. Hargrove down the lane, puts it up, and draws the foul from behind on Kaylin Pope. Hey, think about this. 49.2 seconds left in the first half. Kaylin Pope's what?
That's her first foul. But here's the thing, T-Roy. She's a junior now. She's learned how to play this contest without getting in foul trouble. And here's the thing, T-Roy. Let's see if she made a good foul choice that particular time by taking that and not giving up 2 points. Right now, it's +1 for the Lady Rockets because she didn't give up that easy 2.
Hargrove misses on the first. She'll get another. Izzy Hargrove eyes the mark. Second one on the way. This one good. So 1 of 2 for Hargrove. Now a 16-point ball game. Pressure again. Nice break by the Lady Rockets. Pope in front court gives it to Warner on the handoff. Camry all the way under, a little too strong. Stallnecker with a rebound, puts it up and draws the foul.
Offensive rebound, Stallnecker, the freshman, T-Roy. And what does she do with it when she get the rebound?
She's on a pogo stick. Hargrove was still looking. She had already went and got it and put it back up. That's quickness.
I tell you what, the bounce, T-Roy, the bounce to be able to get the ball, touch the ground, and go instantly back up with the ball. Not look for someone else to pass it to. You know how much confidence you got to have as a freshman not to want to kick that ball out?
Yes. Drilled that one. Noble, she's going to be your third. She got 9 already.
I told you she was going to be my third, T-Roy. And if she keep playing like this, somebody going to get upset with me because I might mess around and make her the leading scorer. She may be the one I give 20 to.
Hey, but here's the thing, Noble. She does so many other things that allows her to get a few more looks. Offensive rebounding, the steals. Missed on the second free throw. Got another look, did the Lady Rockets. 30 seconds left. Enlow steps into a 3. No good. Rebound battle for. This time they'll call Stallnecker over the back. Came crashing in that time and picked up the personal.
She showed some athleticism, T-Roy. She actually tried to get that ball without even making contact, my man.
We got 25.9 seconds to go in the second quarter, and watch them run, Lady Rockets run that offense. Those legs are still crisp. They're not slowing down a tick.
Watch the zone pressure here. Trying to eat up some of that clock. Oh, she traveled with it. Yep. On that wing area, didn't have anybody to outlet it to and just ended up eating it.
The zone pressure, T-Roy, the zone pressure, it afforded you the luxury of being able to get to the last shot. And Mr. Sweeney told us how many turnovers the Lady Warriors had.
10 turnovers first half.
10 seconds left. Stonenecker around the screen. Now draws the double out top, kicks it in the corner now to enlow with 4. Kinsley out front, Warner from 3. Good if it goes. This one just off the back iron as this first half expires. Good start for the Lady Rockets here at halftime. They lead it 27-10. We'll be back with more here on TC Sports.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
Don't try to be a do-it-yourself electrician. At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
The one I looked at last year, and the names are still the same.
Moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage. Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
And welcome back here at halftime, where the Lady Rockets, after falling behind 4-0 early, they put on a great run here in the first half. They lead now by 17 here at the break, 27-10, and we are joined here at halftime by newly minted boys head basketball coach, Mr. Tyler Rumley. And Coach, hey, for you, I know it's been a long time. We got a chance to talk, and we'll hear a little bit in our interview segment a little bit later, but tonight, I know it's got to be exciting for you.
Oh, man, absolutely. I think I was telling somebody a few minutes ago, within the last 30, 35, 45 minutes is really start to set in. A little bit of nerves, excitement, I'm choosing to call it that. So, yeah, the last little bit, it's getting there. So, more of that time takes away, the better I'll feel.
You know, and I'm sure, too, once you get, once that first whistle blows and you kind of get in the game, then it'll be a whole different ball game then.
Yes, just like the players. Once the ball goes up, all that other stuff goes away, and it's just doing what we've been doing. So,
talk about your team, extremely young. You've got only one senior on the entire squad. And Matthew doesn't have a ton of starting experience and playing experience. So, it's going to be a lot of guys that may have a little experience here and there, but largely untested as a group. So, you've had to kind of develop some team chemistry along the way, and I'm sure you're going to have plenty of room to grow.
Oh, absolutely. we put them through it, and we'll see it here in a little bit, but we put them through a lot of conditioning and lifting early on that I think as much as they didn't like it in the moment, it gave them no choice but to grow together. And then in terms of experience, I tell them 3 or 4 times a week, like, yes, everybody's going to say we don't have a ton of experience, but the way that you mitigate that is by playing hard. Go out there. You're young, you're fresh, you're kind of like a deer in the headlights. Just get out, play as hard as you can, and let the chips fall where they may.
You won't have, that's one of the things, not a ton of height that you're going to be blessed with. Coach, you got Dodd that's going to be back. He'll have a little bit of height, but is it going to be more of an up-tempo to try to account for that this time?
Yes, absolutely. We've got a couple of guys that have some length. They may not be the tallest, but Andrew Myers is one who's got some of the longest arms on the team. I think he's got the longest wingspan on the team. Tristan's reached up to about 6'1.5". Elijah Leverett's up to about 6'1.5", 6'2" as well. All to say, though, in terms of our off-season stuff, it's all been geared towards being able to play defense, get the stops, and be able to run up and down the floor just because of, again, lack of experience and a little bit down on the size as well.
You got an interesting addition this time. Got some foreign exchange students that have come in here. What's that been like?
They have been – I love them because they've just been kind of like a breath of fresh air for the guys. Jean Astolfi's one. He's from France, little town about 3 or 4 hours outside of Paris. He's come in, he's played basketball his whole life. We talk just about the differences between the Euro ball and here. He's very competitive, very physical. We can see that brand of play with him in practice. He's somebody who's not afraid to go at somebody either. So like early on, him and Yeager, him and Tristan, they did a lot of stuff in the gym one-on-one, and I think everybody figured out real quick that he's here to play and he's not going back down from anybody. So that's been very, very nice. It's made our practices that much more competitive too. So that's been really, really nice having those guys.
Man, we always appreciate getting to stop in and see you. But, hey, certainly good luck. I know it's been a long time coming, and certainly we're rooting for you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Y'all do a great job.
Hey, thank you. Coach Tyler Rumley here at halftime. We'll take it back for a break, and then we'll be back with your second half here on TC Sports 1.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
And welcome back here at halftime. We'll turn it over to our statistician extraordinaire, and we got to stop. Fellas, we have got to thank Mr. Ricky Sweeney is going to be with us tonight and on Friday night, and he is going to, we say he's not going to ride off into the sunset. We say he has got an open chair anytime he wants one, but he's chose to kind of focus on his health a little bit, take some time and enjoy himself, and we're certainly going to miss him, and encourage everybody, hey, just if you see him in the next little while, stop him on the street. I know you'll see him around. Tell him just what he's meant to you, because he's been doing this an awful long time, and he means a ton to us.
Thank you, my friend. I've enjoyed Rocket sports over the years, and probably we'll see a lot more, and maybe with you guys again at some point. But again, you said it just right. Just take a little time off, maybe.
And Mr. Sweeney,
yes.
As the young folks say, YOLO. You only live once, so you have dedicated your time to the youth sports for the Rockets and the Lady Rockets. Take some time for yourself, sir, and yes, indeed.
Thank you, I intend to do just that. Thank you guys so much.
Not to say that we're certainly not going to miss you.
Yes, you will be missed dearly, sir.
All right, let's get these stats in. Rockets, great shooting. At one point, they were 10 of 16. I think they missed the last 3. Ended up 10 of 19 in the first half, so that's better than 50%. That's what Coach Wild's looking for. 2 of 5 at the foul line and only 6 turnovers, 5 in the first quarter, 1 in the second. Cut those down nicely. Culleoka, they were 4 of 12. Good defense by the Rockets. 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 2 at the foul line, and 10 turnovers. Rockets forced a lot of turnovers. Individually for the Rockets, Warner with 1, Enlow with 9, Brown with 6, Pope 2, Stallnecker 9. Culleoka has Reichman with 6 and Hargrove with 4, and that's it. 27-10. Lady Rockets here at halftime.
Got to say, extremely impressed, fellas. I think movement offensively, just where they are at right now, is really looking good here for game 1.
And T-Roy, when we get a break, Mr. Sweeney, I want you to repeat to the folks at home how many shots each team put up and how many they made, because I want them to hear that again.
Now here's another thing I'm going to mention. We had a 20-point quarter in the second. How many times did we see that last year? Enlow from 3 around that screen, in and out, no good. There's the offensive glass from Kaylin Pope, who puts it up and in.
Again, T-Roy, that's a bonus. And here's the thing. You said it. Kaylin Pope only with 1 foul, my man. She, again, can play this whole contest based on the paces going for her defensively.
Again, just super hats off to her. Playing with a heavy heart tonight, so really pulling for her to do well, and she has done just that.
She's played exceptionally well, T-Roy.
And again, Noble, she can give you that offensive rebound, and she picks up 2 or 3 of those, gets you 6 or 8 points, and plays great defense tonight. That's what you're looking for.
Well, you know she's bringing the defense. That comes with her when she gets off the bus.
You are correct. Got a foul. It's going to be on Josie Brown. Brown's picked up her second. First Lady Rocket with 2 fouls here. Officials will have a conference here.
I think he missed that. I think it's on
thought
4.
I thought it was on Warner. Yeah, that's what they're going to come back and correct it. Yeah, Camry now has picked up her second. Culleoka plays it in. Massey, bounce pass along the baseline. Good front there by Enlow. Knocked it away with a steal. Double teamed in rear court. Wraps it around to Warner, who's on the move. Camry the other way. Center of the floor. Kick in the corner. Sadie Smith from 3. In and out, no good. Rebound battle for Warner in there, and a jump ball situation that will give it over to the Lady Warriors. Hey, fellas, how good have we seen Smith be in times? That's her first shot attempt tonight.
It certainly is, T-Roy, and I tell you what, it started with that defense in low. You see how she got that entry pass, T-Roy, took that offhand and stuck it around there. Excellent technique on defense.
And a good job inside, like you say, just doing a good job of fronting inside. This time, quick pullback by Reichman, no good. Rebound, battle for out of bounds. They'll say off of Pope. It'll stay with Culleoka. Just underway here in this third quarter. Minute and a half almost gone by. Lady Rockets by 19. Inbound. That time they'll go back and want to look at that one. Too easy a bucket there as Keeling just kind of moved within about 5 feet. Quick little inbounds pass. She had a nice little jumper off the window.
Even I know you cannot give that up. That entry pass there, T-Roy, an outbound pass.
Brown from 3. This one a little off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Culleoka. Hargrove the other way. In front court goes baseline now. Reichman around the screen. She'll stop on the elbow. 15-footer way off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Smith. Center of the floor. Here comes Warner. Now 2-on-1 the other way with Brown. Bounce past Josie with a left hand. Got it. That's how you run the break. Warner looking up. That was a really nice job. Got it center of the floor and a beautiful left-handed bounce pass.
That's why you need good guard play, T-Roy. You get good solid guard play, and then your 2 wing players can run the court, Brown and Enlow, and be able to go ahead and get extra easy baskets.
That was great court recognition there by Camry Warner. Back to a 19-point cushion. Hargrove knocked away by Warner. Got the worst end of that as she reached in and got banged there. That's going to be her third.
Yes, indeed. That's a lot of contact there, T-Roy. She may have to take a break, take a breather here.
It's going to be Borba along with Stallnecker checking back in.
She get a little swish of some water or something after that one, T-Roy, because she, as you said, she took the worst end of that.
You know, she's been injured. Addison House, as a freshman last year, you remember how athletic she was. You haven't seen her tonight. She's working her way back from an injury. You get her back, that's another body that you've got that's long and athletic.
Yes, indeed. Foul call that time, Sienna Barber, T. Roy. So, but yeah, Howes will be an extra body and some instant points and defense as well.
A few fouls here early. Got a jump ball situation there as Borba on the reach in, able to tie her up. Alternating possessions, gives it to the Lady Rockets. Good defense there by Borba. They played good team defense, good help defense tonight.
They have, and in a second, T. Roy, I'll let Mr. Sweeney tell us again about that offense, but also maybe even the defense. Turnover ratio has been key as well.
Spreading the floor here. Stallnecker out top, tried to get it to Brown, punched away. Reichman went for the steal, didn't get it. Now somebody's going to be open. Into the corner. Stallnecker, 3-ball, in and out, no good. Rebound battle for Borba getting in there on the rebound. Jump ball situation, it'll go to Culleoka, but Sienna being aggressive.
Yes, indeed. I tell you what, T-Roy, the aggressive nature, they're not being passive at all. So there's something to be said about this intensity that the Lady Rockets are playing with as well.
Yeah, they are rebounding very well as a team right now. On the wing, Hargrove. Drop back in that zone. They've switched it up very well here. Zone at times, they've gone man most of the way. Clucky shot, no good, rebound pulled away. Pope gives it up now to Enlow looking to run. Kinsley leaves it now with Borba. Sienna, cross court, Stallnecker puts it on the floor. Bailey baseline, good pass inside. Pope cannot get it to drop.
She had a jersey pull, T-Roy. We would have called the pass interference if that had been a football game.
You're correct. She had beautiful position inside, did Kaylin.
She got pulled backwards, T-Roy.
Over the top, inside, Clucky puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Josie Brown. Brown, looking to outlet to Enlow. Enlow zigged when Brown thought she was going to zag. That one sails out of bounds. Turnover in rear court. And it will go back now to Culleoka. Rabin will check back in along with Smith and Warner. And Coach Wild talked about the importance. Rabin, one of the only other seniors. They're a very small senior class. Mackenzie Cam, Rabin, Kinsley Enlow. He talked about Rabin being able to come in and give them 2 or 3 minutes. She'll play defense, be very physical. Hargrove along the baseline, and they're going to call the reach in on Smith. They have really picked up the fouls here in the second half.
Clearly something that the officials talked about at halftime, T-Roy.
That's the 4th team foul now on the Lady Rockets. You have to think maybe Coach Mora might have been sitting at the entranceway to the officials' path at halftime and maybe put a little bug in their ear.
She owed it to her players to say something to the officials.
Hargrove misfired on her first opportunity, got the offensive rebound and draws the foul on Rabin as she went back up. That is now 5 team fouls on the Lady Rockets here. We've still got 4 minutes to play in the third quarter.
And you already know the new rule change, T-Roy, so you know what 5 fouls in 1 quarter will do for you.
Exactly. To the line, toss on the way, and this one off the mark. Hargrove misfires. Here comes Josie Brown back in. Hargrove now 1 of 3 from the stripe. She's got 4 on the evening. Reddy's here for her second toss as she was fouled in the act of shooting. Second one on the way, this one good. Got to mention, fellas, opening night, a pretty good crowd here.
It's a great crowd, T-Roy. I don't even know where you can get a seat at on that side.
Brown as they get it over the top of the pressure. In front court, here comes Warner. Camry with the dribble. Advances it against Massey, and we're going to have a hand check on Massey out front. Did not stop her dribble. Good job that time by Camry Warner.
I'm glad you acknowledged that, T-Roy. There's a lot of times I've seen the Lady Rockets stop the dribble without a lot of pressure. She even had pressure on that time and even kept her dribble alive.
Now 3 on Massey. And we got a foul away from the basketball here. Or no, did we get a timeout first? I saw somebody take a spill there. Timeout. Taken first by the Lady Rockets. We'll take a quick break as well.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First comers.
And we want to give it to Ricky really quickly before we get underway. Good stat for us here, Ricky.
Good defense in the first half. 12 shots attempted by Culleoka. That's less than one a minute. Played 16 minutes of ball, folks. Culleoka only fired up 12 shots. Great defense.
How many turnovers did they have?
10.
That's winning formula for basketball.
Stallnecker around the corner, and she'll draw the foul. She turned the corner on Clucky when Massey tried to come and help. A little bit too late, and that's the athletic ability of Stallnecker for you.
It is, T-Roy, and again, my man, with that athleticism, T-Roy, she's going to get some unlimited minutes, my man, in this season.
Stallnecker to the stripe for 2, first of which is good. Bailey Stallnecker now 2 of 4 from the stripe tonight, and that is now personal foul number 4 on Massey, so she becomes the first player for either team with 4. Stallnecker second. This one just off the front iron, pulled away by Reichman. Stallnecker in double figures with 10. She becomes the first player for either team to that level. Cross court, Clucky with a left hand, got it. Kinsley Clucky with her first points of the night. Back to 17. Lady Rockets pushed it out early with a good run there in that latter part of the first quarter, early second. And they've kept it pretty much that over 15 the rest of the night.
It's them stats. Mr. Sweeney had also the Lady Rockets put up 19 shots in the first half.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go.
Downtown. 3 downtowns, Josie Brown. She was dribbling that, trying to almost catch it and let it fly at the same time.
That's why you let the ball handlers bring the ball up and get the ball in the hands of your forwards, T-Roy, so they can shoot the ball.
Third triple for Josie. She's got 11. 20-point lead for the Lady Rockets. Reichman reverse dribble. Good defense by the Lady Rockets. Hargrove got free. Little 10-footer, no good. Rebound pulled away by enlow. Kinsley on the move. No look. Brown, spot up 3 on the way. Just off the back iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Massey. Massey trying to push. Center of the court. Massey kick to Hargrove. Covered up quickly by Warner. The trailer is Reichman from 3. This one off the mark. Out of bounds and to the Lady Rockets. 2 minutes left here in this third quarter. Pope's going to check back in along with Smith, and you've seen every whistle at rotation, trying to keep as many bodies fresh as he can.
And I tell you what, you have to count them up for me, T-Roy. Right now, Coach Wild is 10 deep?
Let's see. We've seen 8, I know.
Okay.
Warner on the cut. Smith, little wraparound. That was tough. Little almost half hook off the window by Sadie Smith.
Almost a no-look shot. As soon as she got it, she fired it up.
First 2 of the night for Sadie. Lead is 22, largest of the night for the Lady Rockets. Hargrove cut off. Gives it out top now to Massey with a dribble. Lady Rockets man-to-man here. Hargrove. Inside pass tip, controlled by Pope. Here comes Kinsley in low. Between the legs now with it out top against Reichman. Bounce past Pope. Gives it up in low, fakes, now penetrates. Little pull up from 10, a little too strong. Rebound pulled away by Reichman. Giving chase is Smith. Knocked it away, ball on the floor. They'll scrap for it, and we got jump ball situation. And it'll go to Culleoka. Under a minute, 49.4 seconds left here, third quarter.
Every time you see a ball on the ground, I'm putting my money on Miss Kaylin Pope, T-Roy, to get tied up and locked in there for a jump ball opportunity.
I'm sorry, I checked it, looked at the wrong box. It's Lady Rocket basketball. So let's see if they play for the final shot of the quarter here. Pope on a wing, 40 seconds remaining. Enlow draws a double team in the low block. Now Smith from 3. This one off the mark. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Josie Brown. Gives it up now to Warner with 25. Smith. Couple of dribbles now. Back to Warner. Watch him work that weave. In low now with 11. To Smith. Now to Brown. Josie. Bounce pass in low. Backs her way in with 4. Kinley spins up and under. Will not go, but she'll draw the foul. patient that time. She had the internal clock in her head, knew exactly how much time she had left, 0.8, when she draws the foul on Reichman.
T-Roy, they started that possession right around 42 seconds. And you've seen a bunch of cuts. You've seen a bunch of crossing across court. You've seen a lot of passing. You've seen a lot of penetration. The poise and the patience to be able to find a shot that's about 4 feet from the basket is an excellent job of being able to execute late in the third quarter.
You've seen it throughout the night. There has not been a lot of standing around. If you're a basketball purist, you want to see that. Moving without the ball. Coaches talk about it all the time. You don't see it as much as many coaches want to. Lady Rockets have done a good job of executing that, and that's why they lead by 23 here as we finish up the third quarter. Forrest 38, Culleoka 15.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
That's right. You got it right. 8 players.
We got the town of Corn Friday night, correct?
We do.
Hey, Noah's going to leave us on Friday night. You know where he's going?
I do.
He already knows. He already knows.
Hey, we wasn't doing this game. I told him if I didn't have my name on this, that's where I'd be. And welcome back. 8 minutes remaining here in what has been a very impressive opening contest for the Lady Rockets under the direction of soon-to-be Hall of Fame coach John Weil. When he hangs them up, he's definitely got a front row seat there. And tonight, his team playing very, very well for an opener. I've been impressed, fellas, with the movement. I've been impressed with the way they've cut down on the turnovers tonight. They've handled the ball well. Defensively, they played solid. Each area of this game, they have been very, very solid.
And Mr. Sweeney, I'm also impressed with that 10 of 19 from the field in the first half. 52% offensive weapon.
Inside ball knocked away, and we're going to have a foul. Enlow trying to battle Keeling there. She'll pick up the foul. That's going to be the first of the night on Kinsley. First team foul here in this fourth quarter for the Lady Rockets. Ball punched away. Oh, thought she might have been out of bounds when she got it back. Clucky fires, a little 10-footer too strong, pulled away by Smith. Batted around, Warner's going to hand up with it. Camry the other way. Cross court, Josie Brown. She'll step back, 3-ball, bang. Yeah, I'm just out in the backyard. Let me just turn around and flip one up from 25.
The confidence, T-Roy, to come from a 7-foot jump shot opportunity and go behind the arc. Block shot that time. Kaylin Polk, T-Roy. I told you, the way this game is being played, there's not a lot of defensive pressure on her, no foul trouble. She's able to be down there and contest shots, block the shot right into the board.
Now, I'm going to say something, and I don't want people out there to take this the wrong way. I'm gonna couch my statement. Culleoka, they're going to have some work to do. But if you have a team you should beat them convincingly. Tonight, they've come out, they've had a convincing win here tonight. Done what you need to do in your first game. Now, is this going to look like this every night? The competition level is going to be better. But what you see tonight is the foundation for something that could be good.
And I'll tell you what, I've been around for a while right next to Mr. Sweeney. The fan base for the Rockets and the Lady Rockets, they know sports. So they know that every night won't look like this. But I tell you what, they'll certainly take nights when they come like this.
Yes, most definitely. Good break of the pressure there. Warner will wait on her teammates. Camry will set it up. Culleoka man-to-man. 7 minutes remaining. Camry, nice bounce pass in the lane. Poked away from behind Reichman as Pope was about to reel that one in for what could have been another easy lay-in. Reichman spins. Cut off. Back out front they come. Now they'll swing it around. Hargrove from 3. Got it. Hargrove's second triple of the night for her. Now she has 9. leading scorer now for the Lady Warriors.
I thought Hargrove would go sit down, but she's managed to stay in this contest.
Brown, you can tell she's confident, fellas. Give her a crack right now, and she can put it up.
Set a screen for her.
Around that screen, gets into the paint, and got a foul. Is it on the penetration or inside?
And that's going to be away from the ball, T-Roy.
Going to be on at 12. If that is, that's Massey's 5th. They got 5 on her on the board.
They do. PA announcer Mr. Howell said 4, so
yeah.
It may be some discrepancy.
They did. I only had her with 3 when they had her with 4 on the board, so I went ahead and updated mine. That's why I was going to say 5, but Hargrove fires again quickly from 3, back-to-back for her.
Yeah, we needed to keep her in foul trouble when she started to accumulate them in the first half.
Pressure again. Center of the court, they break it now. Camry Warner with the numbers. Camry into that right wing area. Picks up the dribble out front now to enlow. Under 6 minutes left here, fourth quarter. The Lady Rockets 41, Culleoka 22. On the cut, the open cutter is Sadie Smith, puts it up and in. Offense beautifully executed. Coach Wild will take a quick timeout. We'll take it as well. 5:29 remaining here in Chapel Hill.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The Mayor, Board of Aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
And welcome back. Down the stretch we come here in Chapel Hill, and it's been a very impressive opener here for Coach John Wild and his Lady Rockets. They have really picked it up, and they lead it here 43-22. And I also want to make mention, Assistant Coach Taylor Tucker, Assistant Coach Wild, and he was very complimentary of her. Had her as a player at Wilson Central, said she has been wonderful with the girls. Really good coach. He said maybe one of the best assistants I've ever had. So he's very complimentary of her. So a nice addition on the bench there for the Lady Rockets. Out top, Clucky. They'll swing it around Hargrove. Out front, Stallnecker went for the steal. Again, that's what she does, fellas, anticipating those passing lanes. And every once in a while, you may come up, you may whiff and not get the ball. You may get a foul. But when you're as good as she is at doing that and anticipating it, a lot of times you're going to end up with an easy lay-in.
That's a stressful offensive possession for you, for the team that you're playing. I mean, they're gasping for, how am I going to get this ball in here? They're all over us.
Reichman guarded closely there as she dumps it inside. Hargrove with a high hand, fall away off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Enlow. Kinsley may be looking at a double-double. She's got 10 points, and she's got to be pretty close to that mark on rebounds. Stallnecker out top, gives it up Enlow. They'll work it around that high screen. Oh, beautiful pass, Warner. Pope couldn't get it to drop, out of bounds, and we're going to have a foul underneath. What a nice job, though, coming around that screen. That's the second really nice pass Warner has made in that painted area. On the break, she made a beautiful one to Brown. That was a really nice look right there.
I tell you what I liked about it. It was the right play, T-Roy.
Yes.
It was the right play. That's what I liked about it more than anything.
Into the corner. Enlow, quick three, bang. That one was so soft, fellas. It just kind of settled into the net. 46-22. Kinsley, 4 triples on the night for her. 13 on the evening. Massey against Warner. Almost drug that pivot foot. Gives it up now to Hargrove. Closing out quickly is Smith. Hargrove got it back out top. Now Warner with the matchup. Halfway through this fourth quarter. Reichman open, 3-ball, no good. Rebound controlled by Stallnecker. Gives it up enlow. Kinsley will hold it up, leave it now with Warner. Camry into front court. Gets the call from Coach John Wild. Gives it up now on the wing. Pope. Back up top, Stallnecker tried to turn the corner to reach in. Massey this time, this will be number 5. We had given her an extra foul.
You did, and Massey played an athletic player, T-Roy, too close. She's going to have to give someone like Stallnecker a little more cushion.
Keegan's going to check back in. Damastis had checked in a little bit earlier. Culleoka has not gone into that bench hardly at all. Stallnecker around that high screen, shot no good. Rebound battled for, and we got a jump ball situation. Reach in there by Camry Warner. Miss Flypaper just sticks to that basketball, man. I just like her grit. I've always liked the way she plays. She's just full out.
She's finna play through a little discomfort right now, staying right in the contest.
Shot blocked inside. Enlow got free. When she put it up, partially blocked out of bounds, it'll stay with the Lady Rockets. Warner into that corner. Smith spots up, 3-ball. This one a little too strong. And Clucky, as she turned right into Smith. Jump ball situation, this time to the Lady Warriors. Fellas, that was almost too easy. Smith was standing over there all by her lonesome, and they didn't pick her up. Quick timeout taken. We'll take a break as well here. 46-22, Lady Rockets.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
Chapel Hill Family Dentistry has been serving the oral care needs of Chapel Hill and the surrounding area since 2006. They're a general and cosmetic dental practice dedicated to improving your smile and the overall oral health of you and your entire family. Their goal is to provide superior quality health care in a comfortable environment. Call and schedule your appointment today at 364-4557. That's Dr. William Bell and the Chapel Hill Dentistry staff, proud supporters of the Forrest Rockets.
Taylor, if we can get a shot of the student section over there, we'll zoom in. Hey, we're going to take a quick peek. We got a good crowd on hand here tonight, and the thing that you really like is got a big student section. We'll take a quick look at them as we come out of the timeout here. 3:19 left in this fourth quarter. Substitutions into the contest. Anna Rabin back into the contest for the Lady Rockets. Sadie Smith stays on the floor. They'll be joined by Chloe Smith. Caden Connell and Sienna Borba's back in. Back door inside to Reichman, and she'll draw the foul. I believe that's going to be Chloe Smith with the foul. Yeah, indeed it is. Smith, the sophomore, picks up her first foul, and Reichman will step to the line. Fellas, she had the first 6 for Culleoka, and they have held her down since then.
Defensive stopper on them. There was a couple times where enlow drew the assignment, and then we seen Caitlin Pope draw the assignment, and then we seen Coach Wild put them in a zone a couple times.
Second one by Reichman, good as well. 2 of 2 from the stripe for her. She's got 8. Chloe Smith into front court as we approach the 3-minute mark. Good pass into the corner. Chloe Smith, open 3. This one off the mark. Borba tries to save it, does so. Good job as Rabin will control. Now Borba from the corner, got it. 3-ball, and that's a great payoff. The good hustle to keep it alive. She pays it off with a triple.
And I tell you what, Coach Wild officially 10 deep, T-Roy. 10 young ladies have come off the bench and entered this contest tonight.
And we're going to see a couple more here in a minute. Pass knocked away and stolen. Here comes Borba again. Sienna gives it up now to Smith. Picks up the dribble now to Sadie. Underneath, Rabin off the window and in. And Rabin, the senior, in the books. These youngsters have come in and they have put some offense up.
Yes, a nice little spark. Certainly want to be able to see that. When the young ladies come in, you don't want to see a drastic drop-off, T-Roy.
2 minutes remaining. Keeling. Cut off by Rabin. Reichman now tries to go inside, knocked away and contained by Rabin. Gives it up now in rear court. And Rabin with a couple of good possessions here. Borba stops and pulls the 3-ball, a little too strong. Ball tipped around, controlled by Rabin. Back in the corner, Sadie Smith, the 3, good. Smith now with 7. The lead is 30 and has been stretched by the reserves here.
How far ahead are they?
30.
30 points?
We hadn't said that in a while either.
I hadn't heard it in a while.
Backdoor cut inside Reichman and puts it up. Shot partially blocked by Rabin, who will clear it. Anna needing some help. Now we got a foul on Reichman. Reichman maybe a little frustration there. As it's going to be Alyssa Duval and Mackenzie Kelm will check in. Connell and Rabin will take a seat. 1 minute remaining. Kelm spins and fires, got it. Instant offense. Mackenzie Kelm off the bench. Comes out to the high post. They get it to her, and she sticks it home.
As you said, T-Roy, you want to see the young ladies come in. Don't want to see a drastic drop-off.
Now Culleoka just going to get some subs in here late. Let's see if we can pick up some numbers. That'll be number 2, Keely Webb. Let's see, 25, Taylor Osborne. 22, Ava Bissinger. Number 10, Lindsay Pigg. And let's see who else. 24, that's going to be Keeling staying out there as they get it in here. Under a minute. Pigg on a wing. Keeling, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound battle for Chloe Smith contains. Here she comes the other way. Chloe pushing it, goes inside to Sadie Smith. Back out on the wing, 3-ball just off the mark. Trying to save it with a nice attempt there with Smith, but could not do it. Out of bounds and back to Culleoka with 25 seconds left. This second grouping here has really come in and put some offense up. Give it to the student section that time. They got the Culleoka player to shoot. They were counting it down 3, 2, 1, and player.
She's frustrated at him also.
Yeah, player didn't realize that they were pulling her leg there. Now it's down to 3. Seeing a Borbo fire. Shot no good. Rebound battle for, and this one is in the books. The John Wild era here in Chapel Hill begins with a W. Final score here tonight. Lady Rockets 56 and Culleoka 24. We'll be back to wrap this one up, and we'll have boys action coming here next on your home for Rocket Sports, TC Sports 1.
Moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage. Stop in and visit Mac Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mac Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mac Equipment.
And welcome back as the Lady Rockets, a very impressive start to the John Wild era as they dispatch the Lady Warriors by a final of 56-24. Ricky's working on our final stats as the boys have made their way onto the floor here. Noble, before we get too deep into the boys, want to mention a lot of improvement here tonight for the Lady Rockets. Ricky just quickly mentioned as he was beginning to total everything up. Give us that turnover total, Ricky.
Yeah, the Rockets with 9 turnovers in the whole ball game tonight. 9, that's very good. And they had 5 of those were in the first quarter, so only 4 in the last 3 quarters. You can't do any better than that. That's amazing. What a turnaround from
that stat right there, I think, sums up a lot.
And the shots tonight, only 30. Culleoka was 8 of 30 from the field, 5 of 8 from the foul line. And the Lady Rockets for 17 turnovers. Lady Rockets shooting tonight, 21 of 47, 4 of 9 from the free throw line, and again, only 9 turnovers in the ballgame.
Wow. You got the individuals yet?
I do. Individuals for the Lady Rockets, Sadie Smith, 7, Anna Rabin, 2, Camry Warner, 1, Kinsley Enlow, 13, Mackenzie Kelm, 2, Josie Brown, 14, Kaylin Pope, 4, but she scored 25, in my opinion, with that great defense. Bailey Stallnecker, 10, Sienna Borber with 3. So, again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9
I was counting, yeah.
Lady Rockets in the scoring column tonight. Leading the way for Culleoka, Izzy Hargrove had 12. She's a tough player, so is Reichman. She had 8. Clucky with 2. Keeling with 2. Only 4 in the scoring column for Culleoka with great defense. Contribute that to a lot of good defense by the Lady Rockets.
How many did Hargrove have for the Lady Warriors?
12.
12. And what I was listening for, T-Roy, you had what you asked for. You had 3 Lady Rockets who had double digits. And then you knew exactly what Kaylin Pope was going to bring. So you needed to be able to ask, can she neutralize whoever's going to be for the Lady Warriors and make sure they don't have a lot of points? All those boxes were checked tonight, T-Roy.
I think they checked a lot of boxes. For me, I think the thing that I enjoyed most about watching this was the movement offensively. You didn't see anybody standing around. There was some crisp pick set, and that gave the shooters, you saw Brown, you saw Enlow, have that extra split second to square up and score. Big difference. Turnovers, huge. We talked about last year, sometimes, 20 plus in a half, 30 plus for a game. Those are the things that you can't live with. This time, as you said, 9 in the game and only 4 in the last 3 quarters. That is heady stuff in game 1.
Big time. I hope that continues during the season. That's a great start to 1-0. Just a great way to start the season for the Lady Rockets.
As we transition to the boys, I want to begin this. We got a chance to talk to Coach Rumley a little bit here before the game. I got a chance today to talk with him a little bit, but I want to go ahead, Pete, if you've got it down there, and I may catch him on the fly because he wasn't here early. I've got the interview with Matthew Yeager. If you can play that for us, got a chance to talk to the players and just kind of see how they felt about the new coaching regime coming in. And welcome in our lone senior for the boys this year, Mr. Matthew Yeager. And man, for you, it's been a pretty long ride. You've had a lot of different coaches, and the one constant has been Coach Rumley. You've had him throughout your career. Talk about it now that he's taken over as the head coach.
Super exciting. I've been rooting for him since, probably even middle school. He's been going to the park with me, working with me nonstop. He tried not to charge me, but I'd make my parents pay him. There's no way I would even charge him. So it's just awesome to actually be able to play under him. I'm super excited about it.
So obviously you got a super big level of trust there, and just talk about how that much, I'm sure, makes you relax going out on the floor.
Yeah, I don't have a huge amount of experience, but he knows what I can do and what I have been doing the past couple of years. So I feel like whenever I get out there, I really just play my game, just do what I can do, not really worry about the rest.
Talk about going into this year, expectation level for the team and things that y'all are wanting to accomplish.
I think we're going to be a pretty dang good team this year. You know, most of all, I want us to be like a brotherhood. I want us to like each other and be able to share the ball efficiently. But I feel like we'll get quite a bit of wins this year.
For you being the lone senior, now you have to, and you talked about experience and playing time. You know, how do you, with those young kids, kind of get them set for what they're going to go through?
Well, the hardest part is getting your mind right. So if we can just try to get them in that mindset of like, you're going to mess up, but it's okay, just keep going, then they'll be okay. Because all of them are good enough to play.
Throughout this season, in the preseason, what do you feel like this team does the best?
Ooh, we run the floor. Very good, very good. Especially the starting group, Tristan, Andrew, Josh, they run the floor. Really, really well.
So we're looking for some points this year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, hey man, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll wish you the best of luck.
Of course, thank you.
And welcome back. Thought really interesting to get to sit down with the kids, and only senior on the squad, Matthew Yeager, doesn't have a ton of playing experience. He got in some games last year, of course, and he's going to be your lone senior this year. And just to kind of talk about, you know, he's very familiar, very comfortable. As he said, you know, Coach Rumley had worked with him individually a lot. So, you know, that's a good thing. He's very comfortable with Coach Rumley. I think he's going to bring the best out of him. And these guys have really, I think, enjoyed Coach Rumley coming in. He's going to have Coach Barry Loyal, who we got to know in football, really great guy, and has coached basketball a long time himself. So, you know, going to be a valuable addition on that sideline for Coach Rumley and somebody that he can turn to as well. So, you know, only thing you can hope for the boys is that the Coach Tyler Rumley era begins the same way the Coach John Wild era began.
And there's a lot to be said by having Coach Rumley. Consistency for young folks is key, T-Roy. And Coach Rumley being around with these young folks for quite a while, not only from a basketball standpoint, but in the past, you've always known you always need some coach to be able to have those side conversations and to be able, whenever maybe the head coach or something get on to you, somebody needs to be able to calm you down, pull you to the side. So Coach Rumley has had plenty of time to be able to work on those relationships. As you said, Matthew Yeager, one-on-one, some work that he put in with Coach Rumley. But to be able to have so many underclassmen, that's certainly how you want to be able to build your program. But as you said, Coach Loyal, transitioning over and having the history of basketball, but also being someone that football players also know, but also been around for a while, making his name being well known around here as well is key.
You know, the thing you talked about, consistency for these young folks. Coach Rumley has been that consistency. He's been through Coach Bishop, Coach Chapman, and Coach Weekly.'s been on the sideline, so those guys know his face, they know his voice. And he's something right now that they're, you know, hey, he's a common influence for them because he's somebody they're familiar with.
And not only that, on the flip side of that, T-Roy, just with the human nature of everything, with human development, the growth part of it, not only do they know Coach Rumley, Coach Rumley know them. Yeah. So he know which players to have certain conversations with. So you and I, we've been around sports a long time, and you're going to always need somebody who can translate the coaching style onto the playing, onto that playing arena. So there has to be somebody he's going to pour into in that starting five who can go out there and be able to translate for Coach Rumley, so Coach Rumley doesn't have to do it from the sideline.
I want to continue this conversation here in just a few moments, but first let's pay a few bills, and we'll be back as we inch closer to your tip here in Chapel Hill.
Moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage. Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our two other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
21.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude!
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
And welcome back as we inch closer to tip time here. Fellas, different little starting lineup for you tonight. Matthew Yeager, the only senior as we said on this roster. He's going to get the start along with the juniors, Andrew Myers and Josh Dowd. You've got the French foreign exchange student, Viva la France, Jean Astolfi. He'll get the start as a junior, and Tristan Goad, the super sophomore, Goad. He will be the other starter here tonight for the Rockets. It'll square off with Hoffman, Richardson, Hargrove, Pierce, and Holt for Culleoka as both of these teams set to get underway here. Culleoka, just watching them warm up, fellas, they've got a little size. They've got some guys that are pretty beefy inside, so that may be an area where if they try to challenge the Rockets, it may be in the painted area that they're going to have a little bit of maybe a bulk advantage in the paint. But we're going to see Josh Dowd at times last year, he really came on and played well in spurts. You're looking for more consistency for him in the post this year.
You certainly are, T-Roy, and I'm going to work backwards. Dowd is going to be key. Not only his physique and interior, it's going to be asking a lot of him, T-Roy, because what you started with Culleoka, talking about the Warriors. These young men out here, not only size, they have football size, they have height and width, T-Roy. So I don't want to lose sight. I don't have a clue what the Warriors will bring from the perimeter, but I tell you what, if they don't throw the ball on the interior, I don't know much about the coaching staff, but I know it's a poor showing for the coaching staff if the game plan ain't to dump the ball in the interior. So when you get through, you're going to need to be able to see a bunch of little blue dots all in the paint down there. And I don't know if it be some X's they missing, but they need at least 20 shots in the first half that's going to be inside the paint.
There's a nice offensive line wearing black over there for Culleoka.
That massive size fellas, T-Roy, and I got to tell you the truth. That's a size advantage in the interior for favor of the Warriors, T-Roy.
We'll go down to our public address announcer here, Miss Brenda Brown, and we'll get our starting lineups for boys action coming up here from Forrest High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups for tonight's second contest between the Forrest Rockets and the Culleoka Warriors. Starting for Coach Lovett and the Warriors, number 20, Jason Hoffman. Number 21, Ethan Richardson. Number 23, Isaac Hargrove. Number 33, Jeffrey Pierce. Number 34, Bob Holt.
That's pretty nice. The student section over there, we got a late shot of it.
Sportsmanship at its best.
That's pretty nice that you get them there into it, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They're having a good time.
That's right.
kind of turning their backs to the Culleoka starters here.
They did their part, T-Roy. Now they asking the Rockets to do their part.
They're in midseason form here in game number 1.
They've been raised right.
Always used to have some fun. I'll tell a quick story after we get the starting lineup. And there are your starting lineups. I was going to say, fellas, when I was in college, we went to Livingston University. I think it's like, I forget, well, it's not even that anymore, but they had a student section that was there like early. And they all had their newspapers out, and, you know, they were ignoring you with their newspapers and stuff. It was cool, man. Back in the day, it was pretty nice. That kind of reminded me of that. All in good fun.
Good stuff.
Dowd getting set to jump it up against Hoffman. Or check that, Richardson. And we are underway here in Chapel Hill. Run down by Hoffman. Along the baseline, cut off on the double team. Back out front. Quick three on the way. This one no good. Rebound battle for, controlled by the Rockets. Astolfi with it. Gets it back, ball bumped away. Picked up, here comes Hoffman off the turnover. Shot no good. Rebound the other way, pushing it. Astolfi behind the back. Once again, got hit as he was coming across the lane. Ball punched free, but the Rockets get it back. Yeager, little Ole defense there by Hoffman as he tried to reach around. There's the kick, 3 ball on the way, bang. You think he's fired up?
He done got pushed down. He done got pushed down by the fan club, T-Roy. I'm glad he bounced up.
Astolfi gets it started. The Frenchman waving the 3 banner here early for the Rockets, 3-0. Looking inside, Dowd really doing battle down low. Ball punched away. Here comes Astolfi again. Behind the back in front court. Leaves it now with Yeager. Gets it right back. He'll try another triple. This one off the mark. Rebound, run down, and save. Nicely done. That was great athletic individual effort there by Goad. Dowd fires 15-footer off the elbow. Quick shot, no good. Rebound kept alive by Myers, but into the hands of Culleoka. Hoffman now walks it across the stripe. We've had certainly a quick pace here early. Quick 3 from Culleoka, good. Second triple put up by Pierce, and he cans this one.
We're going to get a little official timeout, T-Roy. We got some balls down in the area, player safety. So that's a little slight miss by the officials before we start the contest.
Fellas got to watch. Pierce, he's a big fella, but he will take the 3. He was very quick, very confident to put up that 3.
He was, and I wasn't sure. I told you there was a size advantage obvious for the Warriors. I didn't know what they would be from the perimeter, but Pierce said, just watch me.
John Hightower in for the first time. The sophomore with a dribble into the corner now, Yeager. Bounce pass along the block. Myers feeds it inside. Dowd puts it up, had it blocked from behind. Clearing it, Hargrove. Back the other way. Hoffman leans. Gives it up, Richardson. Cross the lane. Fake, now to the left hand. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Dowd. Holt got the left hand, couldn't get it in. Myers leaves it now with Yeager. Up front now, Hightower. I like the youngsters guy. He's a confident young man. You watch him in the JV games, and when he gets in late last year, hey, he doesn't let it bother him. Dowd thought about it, gives it up. Myers puts it on the floor, tried to get it inside, stolen away. On the outlet, Hoffman in front of the pack, all the way under, puts it up and in. Kaysen Hoffman with a bucket, his first of the game.
Got to get back transition defense, T-Roy. Can't give up easy baskets.
Myers into the corner, Gold along the baseline. Gold stepped on the baseline. Man, Gold has really grown. That is 3 turnovers already.
The pace has picked up. I know it's a boys game, but there's quite a bit of pace here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Rockets, I think, are going to have to calm down. They've tried to force a couple of things here early. But you got to get those jitters out. Hoffman fires from 3. He gets his jitters out. From downtown, he's got 5 now.
I owe him an apology, T-Roy. Apparently they got a perimeter game, even though they got size.
Hightower gets it to Dowd. Now funnels it on the wing. Gold, they'll call him for the travel. Nice little pull-up along the baseline there by Gold, but he traveled first.
Picking up early on defense, T-Roy.
Trying to make them work for it as they get into front court. Hoffman now will hold. Coach Lovett gets him into the set. Hoffman, a little leaner in the paint, off the window, well done. Just a high-arcing little runner, and Coach Rumley will take a quick timeout. We'll take it as well. Culleoka early, 10-3.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I.
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family.
And welcome back. 4:24 left here, opening quarter. Culleoka with a nice little run on the boys' side, just like the girls. They lead it 10-3 here, about halfway through this first quarter. Matthew Yeager with the dribble. Gives it up now, Gold. They try to double team up top. Yeager into the corner, Hightower along the baseline, a little jumper on the run, shot no good, punched around. Gold will rip it away. Gold strong to the hoop, puts it up, will not drop. Pulled away there by Pierce. Pierce, baseball pass, Hargrove in front court. Back to Pierce, thought about the 3. Gives it up now to Hoffman. There's the double team. Hoffman picks up the dribble, needs some help. Out front to Holt, swings it quickly on the wing. Open 3 on the way, shot no good. Rebound battle for, controlled by Gold. Pierce got another look from 3. He is 1 of 3 here from distance.
That was shooting practice he had that time.
Yeager left free. His 3 ball off the back iron, pulled away by Hoffman. Good look that time as Gold got it to the trailer. Yeager, who was open, just couldn't get it to drop.
He had shooting practice as well.
Inside ball knocked away. Myers doing a nice job of fronting the post. Able to pick up the turnover, and here comes Gold. Gold, little hesitation. Gives it up to the trailer. Hightower from 3. Bang. He'll stop. He'll let you know. Put up 3 fingers. That was it.
You said it. You talked about the energy and the confidence he brings. Not only will he stop, but he'll also pop.
First bucket of the night. Back the other way. Quick triple again by Hargrove. No, foot on the line. It's a 2. Hey, those fellas said, hey, you're labeling us early as just inside players. They've stepped out and shot the jumper.
I've already apologized to these young men, T-Roy.
Gold. Cross court now, Yeager. Into the corner, Myers along the baseline, and we got a blocking foul. Going baseline, and that time trying to slide over and pick up the charge was Richardson. He'll be tagged for the foul, his first. All right, they're going to get a couple of subs in here. 3, it's going to be Noah Johnson along with 13, Trent Kelly into the game for the Warriors.
Foul call on Ethan Richardson, T-Roy, number 21. That'd be his first.
Richardson off the inbounds. That's 3 from Hightower, no good. Rebound pulled away. Gold spins, puts it up, will not drop. Dowd with a loose ball. He'll fire it up and draw the foul. 3rd time there for the Rockets, and that's what they're going to need. You're going to have to crash the glass and get some extra looks.
You certainly are, T-Roy, and it's going to be it's going to be something they're going to have to do quite often because they got to get in there with that size and they got to be intensified.
Foul goes on Johnson, his first. Dowd's free throw good. Dowd's first point of the night. The junior, he'll go about 6'5", 6'6". Ready for his second. This one on the way, left it a little short. Rebound into the hands of Pierce. Back the other way, Culleoka. Gives it up now, Kelly. Back up front now, Hoffman with it. Approaching the 2-minute mark left here, opening quarter. Hightower makes him pick up the dribble. Kelly matched up against Yeager. Little zone here is pulling the trigger. Hoffman, no good. Good box out inside. Ball punched around. And Dowd, who was battling Johnson, out of bounds, they say, off of Dowd, so Culleoka will keep it. 3 white jerseys there, only 1 black one, but Culleoka ends up with it. Kelly on the wing, out front now, Hoffman. Free throw line, Holt. On that baseline, try to get it inside. Holt fakes against Myers and had it partially blocked. We're going to have a reach-in foul.
And that's unfortunate, T-Roy, because the young man was standing there, but by definition, he didn't have his hands completely vertical. And offensive player at that time, number 34, just brought the ball down and happened to hit him. So Holt got fortunate at that time.
The left tackle, Bob Holt's going to step to the line here. The lefty, first of 2, no good.
You as a broadcaster, T-Roy, you got to work on that a little while. Bob Holt, right?
Bob Holt, yes.
All right.
Second one, good. So Holt 1 of 2. 13-7 now Warriors. Minute and a half left opening quarter. Gold pulls the trigger. Little floater, no good. Myers with a rebound, back to Gold. He'll try a triple, bang. That'll get him going. Tristan Gold from downtown. 13-10 your score. Here's a little pressure, the double team. Pierce up top. Cross on a wing, they'll flip it now. Hoffman brings it up top to reset the offense. Rockets zone here. Pierce gives it up in that corner to Johnson. Johnson along the baseline and got a foul. They call it on Dowd. Johnson just kind of pressing the issue, Noble.
He was. They gave him a little cushion, T-Roy, let him see a little lane, and he decided he would take that baseline. And as a result of that, they caught the Rockets' defense kind of shifting and out of place that time.
Richardson and Hargrove back in the lineup for Culleoka. Off the inbounds in the corner, Pierce. 50 seconds left here opening quarter. Pierce again a 3. This one in and out. Dowd got a hand on it, but out of bounds and back to the Warriors.
And you talked about Dowd's size, T-Roy. I was just sitting here thinking, at that 6'5" and the muscular build he have, he may be the tallest and the biggest basketball player in the whole county, T-Roy.
Yeah, he's got some good size. Another 3 is good. That's Isaac Hargrove. And the big fellas, again, they are not afraid to put it up from downtown.
We may need to go, we got to get them out of that.
Dowd off the transition. Cannot get that one to go, and here comes Culleoka. Pierce penetrates inside. Double team, now fires it back out. Richardson from 3, got it. Step back 3 by Ethan Richardson. Culleoka catching fire here late in the quarter.
I apologize one more time, Warriors.
Hightower a little out of control, had it bumped away, but gets it to Gold from 3, and he will answer again. From way downtown, Tristan Gold right before the first quarter buzzer. And the Rockets finish with a bang. 8 in the books here. Your score after 1. Culleoka 19, Forrest 13.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
All our field goals.
And welcome back. Ricky, go ahead. Give us that stat.
Sorry, Troy. Thank you. All of our field goals are the three-point variety. We've got 4 buckets, all of them three-pointers. We've missed a lot of point-blank range shots, and Culleoka's made some bombs, and it's 19-13 after 1.
Yeah, Culleoka, as we said, it looks like they, just watching them warm up, they were going to be a pounded inside team. Those big fellas stepped out and shot the 3 well. We saw a 3 from Hargrove. We saw a 3 from Pierce. We saw a 3 from Hoffman. Hoffman more of a guard, but we saw them be able to shoot the ball well from long range.
Exceptionally well. And T-Roy, I'm going to go ahead. I knew what I was going to get from Tristan Gold. He's giving me what I knew I was going to get coming into the season. I need somebody to show up and help Tristan Gold, because Tristan Gold comes with the energy and the athleticism. He's bringing exactly what you want from TG.
Astolfi got the early 3. He's back on the floor here to begin this second quarter. Dowd, Gold, Myers, and Hightower will begin this quarter here for the Rockets. (19-13) Warriors here as we begin this second quarter. Cross-court pass knocked away. Stolen by Culleoka, and inside Pierce puts it up and in.
Certainly.
That one not all. You don't want to go cross-court, but if you're the guy that's receiving that pass, you got to come get it.
You got to go to it, T-Roy. That's fundamentally sound. You got to go to it.
Inside. Who got that one? I looked down.
Yeah, that's Gold.
That was Gold, okay.
Soft little touch it underneath.
So Gold now with 8. 21-15 Warriors. Pierce to Holt on the elbow. Back out front, Hargrove, quick 3. This one no good. Long rebound to Hightower. Now Astolfi takes it inside with a left hand, no good. Gold with a rebound. Gives it up now to Hightower, who will reset. Astolfi back across court now. Hightower gets it right back. Astolfi. John Astolfi. Left side go. 3, a little too strong. High for the rebound is Culleoka's Richardson. Here they come the other way. Hoffman quickly in front court. Just underway here in this second quarter. Rockets have gone zone now. Pierce cut off on that wing area to Holt, now to Hargrove. Swinging around the perimeter. 3 ball, deep left corner, no good. Pierce with a rebound. Up and under goes to the left hand, no good. Holt followed with the left hand, got it. Holt, second effort, yeah.
Apologize, T-Roy, that extra possessions, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Again, cross-court pass, hung it up there. Pierce with a steal, takes it in, scores it, and 1. Again, can't make those cross-court passes. And Pierce has done exactly what you expect a good defender to do both times.
And I tell you what, T-Roy, we talked about the size of the Warriors. This is a very athletic group to be this size, T-Roy. They have football bodies, but they move around well on a basketball court to be built the way they are.
Myers and Yeager are going to check back in. Dowd and Hightower to the Rocket bench. 25-15 Warriors now as Pierce looking to add to that lead. The and 1 attempt coming here. Toss on the way, good. Rolled around and finally made its way home. He's got half a dozen. Lead is its largest point at 11, 26-15. Elijah Leverett in the game. Sophomore for the Rockets. Astolfi step through now, Yeager. Almost traveled with it. Swinging around the perimeter, Astolfi. Tried to go cross-court, pass deflected, and it will be off of Hightower out of bounds. He was kind of in the line of fire there.
The Warriors have said somebody other than Gold is going to have to beat us because it's a triple team when Gold is in the paint there, T-Roy.
Here comes a little pressure. They steal it off the inbounds. Gold puts it up, got it. That's that instinct by Gold. He's in double figures now with 10. He's a great athlete, but he's got great basketball IQ.
All of the above, sir.
Pierce the other way against Yeager, all the way under, puts it up. count it, and one. Gave him a little NBA continuation there.
Yeah, he gave him a little extra step, T-Roy.
He had Yeager on his hip, and he's a big fella. Yeager couldn't get around in front of him to stop him, and Pierce just kept going, took it straight to the basket, the hoop, and the horn.
How about the basketball skill to be able to roll that off his left fingers that time, T-Roy?
Yeah, nicely done. They've got some skilled players.
They do.
The three-point play attempt no good, and here comes Goad, who will clean it off. Goad by Hargrove. Goad on the wing. Yeager lets it fly, no good. Offensive rebound, Goad there. Inside Dowd. Takes it up against Hargrove. Off the window and in. Josh Dowd with a bucket. First of the game for him. He's got 3. Lead down to 9. A little pressure. Center of the floor, Richardson takes it inside. Little runner will not stay. Rebound to Goad. Here come the Rockets. 5 minutes left, second quarter. Myers on the move. Astolfi now to Yeager. Spot up 3. Bang. Matthew Yeager from downtown. He rings the bell, and the lead cuts suddenly from 11 down to 6.
Huge basket. Timely.
Holt against Dowd. Goes baseline. The left hand, little half hook, no good. Rebound pulled away by Myers. Goad on the outlet. Here comes Astolfi. Gives it up now. Myers swings it now to Yeager. Yeager gets inside, pushes it up and in. Nice little jump stop there by Yeager. Didn't get too far amongst the trees. Pushed that thing up from about 5 and got it to go. 7-0 run by the Rockets.
I like how Yeager jumped out in the corner and got in the passing lane also, T-Roy.
28-24 Warriors. Approaching the halfway mark here in this first half. Hoffman, quick 3. This one way off the mark. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Yeager. Now the Rockets looking to run. Goad ball behind the back, around the horn, and he'll draw the foul. Oh, that's like we're playing in the backyard, man. I'm coming at you, go just around the back while I'm in the air and scoop that thing up.
He's worth the price of admission.
He is, man.
I agree with you. I tell you what, but I tell you what, Mr. Sweeney, you get in to see gold for free because you got to come pay for the ladies. So you pay for the Lady Rockets, you get to see gold for free.
Man, he is just silky smooth. And he's only a sophomore. The thing I really like about him, court awareness. He's very calm. He knows where he wants to get with the basketball. Very seldomly is his body out of control.
I like how you said it. What I wanted to add was he's always in control.
1 of 2 from the line for Goad. He's got 11. Lead is down to 3. 8 in a row for the Rockets. Holt breaks the pressure now. He'll leave it with Hoffman. Left side, Pierce fakes and penetrates. Dowd steps out on him, can't get the shot off. Hoffman had it punched away. Now he'll get it back, up and under, good. Hoffman just stayed with it that time, refused to die. And he gets the bucket, get a payoff, makes it now a 5-point game. We got a quick timeout. We'll take it as well. 3:34 left here, second quarter. Culleoka by 5.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And welcome back. 3:34 left here, second quarter. This one has definitely been entertaining here early. Culleoka by 5, 30-25. It's a scrappy Rocket group here that found themselves down 28-17 just a few moments ago, but they have put together an 8-2 run, got it back to 5.
You said scrappy, T-Roy. Fought back from 11, only down 5 now with possession of the ball.
Astolfi to play it in. I think, too, the Rockets are going to benefit from some time together. They've looked out of sync at times here in the first half, but I think maybe as they play together, get used to each other, get a little more game experience, that rust will wear off.
Shot selection is what they have to work on also.
Myers out front, 3 ball, in and out, no good. Had a good look, just couldn't get it to drop. Here comes Culleoka. Hoffman quickly. Picked up by Astolfi. Good defense on the closeout. Richardson now, guarded closely by Myers. Now they're stepping out and defending well.
They are, and I'll tell you what, they're not giving up those uncontested three-pointer shots anymore.
Pierce backs his way in. Look how far now they're having to start their offense away from the basket. The runner, Hoffman, and a reach in. That's the foul you don't want if you're Dowd.
You don't want it, T-Roy. You need Dowd's interior presence, T-Roy.
Kind of got caught just waving at that one, trying to block the shot, and Hoffman falling away that time would have been very difficult as Dowd tagged with his second. Quickly putting it up, Hoffman. He's now got 10.
Everybody's making adjustments. The Rockets made adjustments to run the Warriors off the three-point line, and the Warriors have decided we no longer will just jack up threes. We'll use the penetration mode.
Hoffman's second one, got it as well. Hoffman now with 11. He's got a triple, 3 twos, and a couple of free throws. Spread it out here, a little variety for him here in the first half. Went for the steal, didn't get it. Astolfi now Myers pulls it up, little 10-footer good. Andrew Myers, the junior's first bucket of the game.
That's what I mean, shot selection. Did not settle for the 3, little penetration. 3 dribbles, T-Roy, and an excellent shot.
Good little pull-up jumper there by Myers. Hightower going for the steal, go. Ball on the floor. Hightower kept a hand on it. Now they're after it again, and let's see what we got.
I believe they got a timeout.
Timeout. I think they awarded the timeout. He didn't actually end up with a basketball, but Hoffman called timeout. Official awards Culleoka the break, and we'll take it as well.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The mayor, board of aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
And welcome back. Approaching the 2-minute mark left here, second quarter. Warriors by 5 at 32-27. Right now, team foul situation. Neither team in danger of getting to the 5 right now. Rockets with 3, Culleoka only with 1.
Let me add to it, T-Roy. That timeout was huge for Culleoka. It kept them, allowed them to maintain their possession error. So let's keep that in mind as well on this 2-12 and see if there's an opportunity for Culleoka to maybe steal another possession as a result of calling that 30-second timeout.
Hoffman's going to play it in. Myers, Goad, Hightower, Astolfi, and Yeager, the 5 on the floor. Dowd getting a break and probably a well-executed move there by Tyler Rumley as he's got 2 fouls. You don't want him to pick up that 3rd before halftime.
You don't want him to pick up the 3rd because he'll still be sitting anyway. So let's go ahead and let him sit now, get a little breather, bring him in at the start of the 3rd.
Inbounds, a little pressure. Pierce comes out top to get it. Inside they go. That one, trying to shoot it, was Holt before he had it. He realized he was going to be open, but he just forgot the basketball. Cross court, stolen away, Richardson. Here comes Hoffman, center of the floor. Hoffman penetrating. Little runner, no good, and we're going to get a foul. That was kind of one of those little ticky-tack ones that Astolfi just reached in, and sometimes you don't get called for that, sometimes you do. That time he did.
Hoffman got rewarded for his style of play. He got a little Manu Ginobili about him, and official said for his body to be doing all that, somebody must be putting some hands on him or something.
Hoffman's going to step back to the line now. He has earned a pair here. 2 of 2 from the stripe. He leads everyone right now. Or check that, Gobe's got 11 as well, so both of them a game high. Hoffman looking for numbers 12 and 13 here as he steps to the line. He'll shoot a pair. Astolfi's foul, his first, team's 4th here in the quarter. 1:55 left here, second quarter.
That team foul, T-Roy, 1 minute and 55 seconds. That could be a whole lot of trouble in these last minute and 55, T-Roy.
I probably shouldn't have said that a few minutes ago when I said, hey, we got 3 looking okay. Yeah, you get that 4th one and suddenly it doesn't so much.
It certainly does not, T-Roy, because anything that the official decide to blow the whistle for, if it favors Culleoka, they'll go to the line.
Hoffman 2 of 2 from the stripe. First toss good. Yeah, he's been good at really pushing the basketball.
And I'm glad you said that. Not only pushing the basketball, that also means he's pushing the envelope of what the officials going to allow the defense to get away with.
Hoffman 2 of 2 now on this trip. 4 of 4 tonight. He's got 13. Culleoka back to 7. Yeager trying to answer. 3 ball, in and out, no good. Falling away with a rebound, Myers. He'll challenge Holt, can't get off a shot. Now to go. Fakes, gives it back in the corner. Myers, now we got to reach in. Hoffman has kind of played that Olay defense where he has reached around from behind and tried a few times. That time he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
He has not played man-to-man face-up defense all night, T-Roy.
And he's that guy that you want to take advantage of. When he does that reach around and you get free, you got to make him pay. Astolfi down the lane. Little runner, too strong, won't stay. Rebound pulled away by Holt. Culleoka with 1:25 left here, second quarter. Coach Lovett will slow it down. Hoffman, here comes the double team. Good job by the Rockets. He got that out of there. Holt was able to garner it, dumped it across the lane, and the bucket good. They jumped out of the way of the pass, and it ended up in Holt's hands. Gold spins and fires a little too strong. Went back, got his own, puts it up and in. Tristan Gold. Ball gets loose for a moment. The officials will stop play, reset with 53 seconds left here this second quarter. Warriors. Rockets had cut it to 3, back to 7 now for the Warriors. You look up, man, Gold's got 13, and you think, okay, I'm not seeing that he's got as many. He just kind of piles them up, and you look down and you're like, wow.
That's right.
He just does it so smooth. They break the pressure. Richardson down the lane. Little runner, good. Richardson now with 5. Back to a 9-point Warrior lead. Approaching the half-minute mark here, second quarter. Astolfi into the paint, steps through, got it blocked away by Hargrove, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rockets. A little Euro step. He got to the rim, but Hargrove did a nice job of coming over to block it away.
I tell you what, one more time, credit to the Warriors. They body tight, T-Roy. You don't expect them to be that nimble on their feet and be able to make those kind of defensive plays that Hargrove just made. You think you would blow by a Hargrove.
Culleoka's answered our run. I think the Rockets, it's 9 right now. I would be content to go for one shot to keep it 9 or less.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ricky. If you could go in with a little momentum, get you one right before half.
They've answered our little run with the run of their own.
And also, Mr. Sweeney, credit the Rockets also. The 1:55 that was on the clock did not work against the Rockets as far as the foul discrepancy.
Oh, got away from Hightower. Ball on the floor, run down. Johnson battling Yeager for it, out of bounds. 2. Culleoka. They say it's off of Matthew Yeager's hands last. Rockets with a miscue on the inbounds, and now Culleoka will get a chance to score.
Cannot foul, T-Roy. Cannot have nothing interior either.
Inbounds they come. Pierce from the corner. Had a good look, didn't take it. Look down inside Hoffman. Spins back and travels with it. He drugged that pivot foot when he reversed. Now 12 seconds left for the Rockets. Good job getting into the hands of Gold here. That's who you want.
I wouldn't pass it. I wouldn't even give it up.
Into the corner after the triple team. Myers from 3. This one off the mark. Into the hands of Astolfi. He'll let it fly. Good if it goes, and he got it. So that will give him a little lift heading to the locker room. He got the first 3 of the game. He'll get the last 3 of the half. Jean Astolfi connects from downtown, and it's 38-32 at the break.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Chapel Hill Family Dentistry has been serving the oral care needs of Chapel Hill and the surrounding area since 2006. They're a general and cosmetic dental practice dedicated to improving your smile and the overall oral health of you and your entire family. Their goal is to provide superior quality health care in a comfortable environment. Call and schedule your appointment today at 364-4557. That's Dr. William Bell and the Chapel Hill Dentistry staff, proud supporters of the Forrest Rockets.
At Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
Don't try to be a do-it-yourself electrician. At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
And welcome back here at halftime. A Jean Astolfi 3 cuts it to 6 here at the break as the Rockets trail the Warriors 38-32. We are joined here at halftime by Forrest Lady Rocket head basketball coach, Mr. John Wild. And Coach, had to be impressed tonight. We talked about limiting the turnovers was key this year. Many times, 20, 30 in a game. You had 9 overall tonight and only 4 after the first quarter.
Well, that's where it all starts offensively, is just trying to value possession of the ball and take a high-quality shot. So that's one of our goals, is to try to win the turnover battle every game and limit those. And it's something we really put a focus on throughout the preseason with our scrimmage days, as far as statting them and even statting them in practice. And I thought tonight there was some good carryover. And, as much as Warner had the ball in her hands and played, I'd guess 24, 25 minutes, she only turned it over 2 times, and that's pretty impressive. It just shows some growth on her part and how much she's bought into running that point guard position.
I like the awareness. There were a couple of times in the paint where she made the correct play. She got the drive, the draw, and the correct dish. That to me said a lot as far as experience and learning where to be with the basketball and sensing where your teammates at.
Yeah, she did. She's a very unselfish kid, and she's learning to read and figure out where to put it. And, we're going to need her to play well as we move forward.
Shooting the basketball. Josie Brown, Kinsley enlow tonight. You could tell both those young ladies were like, okay, you give it to me. I'm going to put it in the hole. They had confidence tonight.
Yeah, they did, and it goes back to this summer, okay? Those kids were continually in the gym on their own. Now Josie was in volleyball all fall, but, when she's been back, naturally she's going to get a lot of shots for in practice, but she's always texting me, Coach, can I get in the gym? Can I do extra? And that's how you become good. You do that stuff on your own, and those 2 kids have been gym rats, and, yeah, they shot it really well tonight, and we're going to need that moving forward. And I think our other kids were very unselfish and just making that extra pass, to those kids to try to free them up a little bit.
I think you got to give a game ball to Kaylin Pope, playing with a heavy heart tonight. She got out there and really battled for you and gave you good defense, good rebounding.
Yeah, she had 5 rebounds, and she's always going to play hard. She's a warrior, very coachable kid, athletic kid. Plays undersized in the post, but plays bigger than she is. And, God, man, it's just somebody you want to have on your team, and just a special kid. And she'll continue to get better, and she's a great teammate, and all the intangible things you want.
Stallnecker, extremely athletic. She made some great plays on both ends. Sadie Smith was solid, had 7 tonight. You go up and down that bench. Sienna gave you a good lift. Everybody that came in had some positive moments, and I know that's what you're going to have to build. But I thought for game one, the thing that I looked at the most, you did value the possessions, but I love the movement without the basketball. The offense was crisp. You got the shooters where sometimes in previous times maybe they didn't have that square up ability because they were shooting, quickly off balance, those kind of things. Setting that good screen, giving them that extra second to get their body squared, I thought was really key.
Yeah, it was. And, we talk about taking good rhythm shots, not forced shots, taking good rhythm shots. And for the most part, I thought we took good rhythm shots tonight. And Josie shot it well. Sadie, just a solid high school basketball player. She's got a tremendous IQ, just knows how the game should be played. And you said Bailey, just a tremendous athlete. We're going to try to put her in space. It's kind of funny. I was watching y'all or listening to y'all with the football all fall, and occasionally you'll talk about trying to put athletes in space, and there's actually a resemblance to that in basketball. You try to get her some space to try to get to the rim and maybe put somebody like Enlow away to try to draw the help and get a shot. So, yeah, and Bailey realizes that, she is athletic, but she needs to continue to improve her skill development, and she's locked into that and try to become a better skilled player. And once she gets that all together, she's going to be really, really fun to watch.
As a coach, you're always going to look at it and say, hey, we've got things to work on. But for game one, got to be pretty pleased to head on to game two.
Yeah, we are. We're pleased. I told the kids in the locker room after the game, we're going to celebrate every victory because there's a lot of prep work that goes into it. You're watching film, there's walkthrough, you're doing huddle clips, you're talking to them about this and that, and, they need to celebrate it. But, yeah, I was pleased, and, a lot of good energy, a lot of people here tonight, to support these kids. And, it was a fun night. We need to enjoy it and then wake up in the morning and start thinking about Cornersville.
Hey, Coach, go enjoy. We appreciate you joining us, and it'll be throw down with Corntown on Friday.
We'll be here. Thanks to you and Ricky for what you do.
Hey, Coach John Weil with us here at halftime. We'll take another break, pay a few bills, and we'll be back.
Moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage. Stop in and visit Mac Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mac Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mac Equipment.
And 38-32 here at the break. We'll turn it over to Mr. Ricky Sweeney for our halftime stats.
Thank you, Troy. Rockets 12 of 31 from the field in the first half, 2 of 4 from the foul line, and 9 first half turnovers. Culleoka, 14 of 26, very good shooting from the field in the first half. They were 6 of 8 from the line, and only 5 turnovers. Took care of the ball rather well. Individual scoring for the Rockets. John Hightower with 3. Matthew Yeager, 5. Tristan Goad, 13. Andrew Myers with 2. Josh Dowd, 3. And Jean Astolfi with 6. Individually for the Warriors from Culleoka leading the way. A couple of guys in double figures leading the way. Kason Hoffman, 13. Jeffrey Pierce with 10. Trent Kelly with 2. Ethan Richardson, Isaac Hargrove each with 5. And Bob Holt with 3. 38-32. Rockets did a good job stopping that rally at the end and getting that last 3-pointer to drop. It's 38-32, 6-point game. Here at halftime, Culleoka leads it.
You give yourself a chance. Astolfi hit the first one, he hit the last one. That was big. I mean, you go from what could have been 11 or 12 with Culleoka with the basketball down here. They turn it over, you get it back, And then to have Astolfi get that one in right before the buzzer gets you back to 6. So manageable here to start this third quarter. And as Ricky said, Culleoka shot the ball much better in the first half. Rockets down in that 30-35% area. Culleoka's up in that 60% area. So if you shoot the ball a little better, take care of it here in the second half, feel pretty good.
Yes, indeed. Parlez-vous français? Yes, indeed. Come see, come ça. So I love to see the energy that was brought there. And here's the thing. I was asking in particular who was going to help Tristan Gold bring the energy, and it very well may be the Frenchman. So one more time, John, say how I said?
Astolfi.
There you go, my man. Let's make him a household name.
He'll get the start here in the third quarter. Hoffman kicks it in the corner. Hargrove. Good closeout by the Rockets. Hoffman back out front. Rockets man-to-man here. They switched it up throughout that half. Into the corner. Hargrove, now he'll take the three. Got it. No, did he have a foot on the line?
He had his right foot inside.
That looked like a little Larry Bird. He kind of drew that one back.
Exactly. Sure did.
He has nice form. He has a nice stroke, T-Roy.
Inside they go as Tristan Gold had got some good low block position. Hoffman, not a lot he could do there but foul.
He had him at a disadvantage.
That's a good matchup right there, according to how that turned out.
It's going to favor the Rockets. If they can find some way to get that mismatch there. Just like any sporting event, you want to find favorable matchups.
Swing it around the perimeter quickly. Astolfi with the dribble now. Gold fakes. He'll pull just inside the arc. Bounces around, won't stay. Pulled away by Richardson. Here comes Hoffman. May have got by with a travel in rear court. Hoffman turns the corner. Runner off the window. Good. That's the second time tonight he has done that. That is not an easy move.
And I tell you what, that's his game, T-Roy, and he's going to bring that all night apparently.
Back to 10 now as Dowd will pull. Shot no good. Hoffman got it on the run again. Lead pass Richardson. Leaves it now with Hoffman. Astolfi will pick him up. Hoffman turns the corner. Off the window. Too strong. Richardson with the glass. Fall away no good. Rebound to Yeager. Bodies flying as Yeager controls. Gives it up Astolfi. Fakes, goes behind the back. Leaves it up with a trailer. Dowd, he'll put it up and in. Good look by Astolfi that time as Dowd coming down the lane. Gathers it, puts it home. He's got 5.
Like the way he took his time with that time. He didn't rush his shot.
Back to 8. Hargrove kicks it inside. Holt now back out front. Open 3 on the way. Hoffman no good. Rebound to Dowd. High above his head on the outlet. Here comes Gold. Cross court on the run. Myers leaves it with the trailer. Yeager gets it right back. Passed on the 3. Now Yeager gets inside. Dumps it to Dowd. Dowd along the baseline. Travel with it before he got it in.
Yeah, T-Roy, they got stagnant that time. Not a lot of movement that time. And everybody just kind of looked to see who they could pass the ball off to. Not a lot of movement in the offense that time.
But I've just noticed, how did I miss this the first half? Look at those kicks Hargrove has got on.
You was looking at his jumper.
I was. I think Taylor's got him in focus here, 23. Oh, just what do you call those?
You had to ask one of them young folks. I don't know what you call them. Purple people.
Purple? Is that, what is it, fuchsia?
Hey, lavender. I don't know, my man.
I believe he's been stomping grapes somewhere.
Hey, there you go. Look at that.
He could have been. Those are some bright ones, man. You see him from a mile away. He wants you to recognize that jumper. That time was a little bit off. Richardson tried to save it to no avail. It'll go to the Rockets.
I was just going to say, if you had a game like Isaac Hargrove, you can wear whatever kind of shoes you want to wear.
Yeah, you can.
That's the see me.
Hey, he's quite an individual out there now.
Pass knocked away, but maintained by Gold. Back out top of Astolfi. They'll swing it around now to Yeager. Passed on the 3 back to Astolfi, who will take it. This one off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Richardson. A lot of black jerseys there that time.
Yeah, one shot opportunity, T-Roy. That's what you told me.
Pierce looking for the high screen. Gets it from Holt. Gets into the paint. Runner blocked away, but we got a foul. Dowd trying to help. As Pierce turned the corner, I think he's going to be tagged with a personal. No, it's going to be Myers. So that's only 2 on Myers. That would have been 3 on Dowd. So good call there by Mr. Official.
Yes, indeed. And that's what Coach Coach certainly was sitting over there hoping, Coach Rumley and Coach Lawyer.
Pierce for a pair, first of which is good. Jeffrey Pierce, who's had a nice evening here. He's got 11. Ready for shot number 2 here. It's on the way and good as well. Culleoka got that run early, fellas, and they've kind of kept the Rockets at arm length. Rockets got it back to 3 at one point, but Culleoka pushed it right back out. It's now at 10.
Mr. Sweeney talked about it first half. Every time Culleoka pushes, Rockets find a way to fight back, and then Culleoka just keep pushing, T-Roy, so keeps bouncing back between double digits and a 6-5-point game.
Yeager on a wing. Gives it up now to Dowd. Just inside the arc from the corner, he'll fire. Shot no good. On the floor, Holt. Coach Rumley wanted the travel, did not get it.
And by definition, it is a travel, T-Roy.
Hoffman in front court. They try to trap him. He'll reverse his dribble. Now they'll swing it around the perimeter. Richardson. Penetrating Pierce. He'll stop. Little fall away from 12. Will not stay, but Holt battling inside for the rebound. And they'll say it's out of bounds and back to Culleoka. Luckily there, Dowd didn't pick up the foul.
Might have got away with it.
And Mr. Sweeney, I'm glad you standing next to me because I wasn't going to be very favorable to a lot of folks. That was a foul, T-Roy.
Yeah,
that was a foul.
Holt's kind of thinking, hey, what happened there? Off the inbounds, Richardson gets inside, could not get it to drop.
Game's finna get physical. No whistle. Game's finna get physical.
Yeah, it is.
Hightower to the trailing Yeager. Gets it right back. Richardson steps out on him. Takes a couple of dribbles. Now he'll penetrate. Leaves it with Yeager. 4 minutes left here, halfway through this third quarter. Dowd. Around the perimeter is Astolfi. Gives it back now to Goad. Goad gets a pick. Dumps it down low, Dowd. Good catch. Step through and the bucket. Give and go there. Goad and Dowd. 44-36.
Nice footwork by the 6'5", big man.
He's settling into his game, man. He's got that.
Goad with a steal in the open court against Hoffman. Takes it around him, puts it up and in.
I like his game, my man. I like his game.
The circus is coming to town. When Goad gets it, you know something's about to happen. It's his big top. Quick three, no good. Long rebound, run down by Hightower in the corner. Trying to get free, and we got a foul in rear court on Richardson.
The higher degree of difficulty, the things going on with Goad, the better he is.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
He's got a yo-yo, man. He's got such control of that thing. He just put it out there, bring it back.
He's very athletic, very athletic.
Around the high screen. Goad gets inside, dumps it to Dowd, the runner good. He brought the defenders to him. Dowd came down the lane, just left it nicely with him. Dowd did the rest.
It's a nice two-man game, T-Roy. I wouldn't mind seeing much more of that.
Back to 4 now. Little 6-0 run here by the Rockets. We got a foul on Astolfi as he was pressuring the basketball. One thing now, he is not afraid to be physical. He will get out after you, pressure the basketball.
Well, they play like that in the French league, right?
I guess.
You seen European, you seen the ball games overseas.
Yeah, they're a little physical. Hoffman cut off on the double team. Needs some help now. Kelly with it. Kelly into the paint, knocked away by Astolfi. Kelly fall away, partially blocked by Dowd, and then it was Pierce and Hoffman fighting over it. They lost it out of bounds. Rockets will get it back.
And I tell you what, that intensity has picked up from the Rockets. The referees are not calling fouls. It's going to favor the Rockets.
Astolfi, they left him open. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Now Yeager into the corner. Goad back out top. Astolfi, runner left it short. Tipped around, controlled by Hoffman. Approaching the 2-minute mark left here, third quarter. Kelly kicked it off his foot. Unforced error there as Hargrove will check back in.
They got him taken out of the game, my man. Coach went straight to the bench when that happened.
I know what we can call him now. He's Grape Jordan. He's got 23 on. With his purple shoes, he can be Grape Jordan.
Grape Jordan, man. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Gold went behind the back. Pocket pick there, but Goad says not so fast. Blocks that one away. Holt's going to run it down. Tried to get it inside, kicked away. And Culleoka gets it back.
T-Roy, the officials have to slow this down. What they're going to have to do, they're going to have to check this young man for concussion, okay? I want to be real clear. When you go back and look at it, after the play was over, he had his head rammed right into the mat, okay? And you talking about bringing 220 pounds worth of extra aggression into it. His head went straight into the mat, T-Roy. I don't know why they won't at least take him out of the game and look at him.
Off the inbounds, the Rockets lost Holt that time. He ended up right at the side of the rim and puts that up and in. Easy bucket for him. He's got 5. Hightower inside, Dowd. Little reverse lay-in good. Dowd with 11.
Well, he done picked his game up, that interior presence of Dowd.
Back to 4. Into the corner. Pierce lets it fly. 3 ball, got it. It went down, came back out, and then nestled back in. That was a big bucket for Culleoka there.
He acted like he was playing on his home rim or something.
Back to 7. Trying to get it to go to the corner. Knocked away by Richardson out of bounds. Rockets will keep it.
Got to be glad he tipped that ball because he was going to leave it. He was going to leave the defense vulnerable.
Off the inbounds, Dowd gives it up to Stolfi. 3 on the way. Good. Culleoka thought they were going to let him tie a shoe. Official said, no, here it is, play.
They put the ball in play on him, my man.
Rockets end up with the bucket of Stolfi, his 3rd triple of the night, and we are back to 4. 45 seconds left here, 3rd quarter. Pierce knocked away, ball to the floor, Stolfi after it, and he'll pick up the foul. He's got the intensity for sure.
He brings that, T-Roy, and if he's bringing that on night 1, you better anticipate he's going to bring that each and every night.
And that's an energy you like.
You need it. You need it. You need an energizer bunny on every team, T-Roy. And you hope it's contagious.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, because you want everybody to try to match his level of intensity.
And not everybody can match it. You just want to make sure that he sets a standard and somebody tries to lift a standard up.
Yeah, and you hope, like you say, you see him diving around, you see a loose ball, you think he's going to get after it, I better get on the floor.
There you go.
Ball knocked away from behind by Gold, and he's going to pick up the foul. Tristan had visions that time of taking it down the floor and either laying it in or poking it home.
I think he was going to poke that one, T-Roy.
I thought the look in his eyes, I was thinking the same thing, though. He said, I'm fixing to, if it's free for this one, I'm fixing to give you free all you can see here.
And think about it, it's a 4-point game, man. You mess around and throw one down, bring the house down in here tonight.
There's a nice student section here. I don't think they need too much to get going.
They light the fuse.
Hoffman hesitates around the screen, puts it up and in, and one. Culleoka has kind of found a way that when the Rockets have pressed them, they've been able to answer, and Hoffman there. A little hesitation as he got around the corner when he kicked it back in the drive, put it off the rim, or put it off the backboard and drew the foul.
Let's not lose sight. That's Hoffman's game, T-Roy.
Yes.
He plays with physicality. He'll take a hit.
Missed the free throw, but Johnson will clear it. Johnson now tries to take it back up, and he'll draw the foul on Hightower. That's one you want back. You don't want to give up the offensive glass after the free throw there.
Because here's the thing. Hoffman was only going to be able to get 1 point for the and one.
Yeah.
Now you got the opportunity. Now you have the luxury, if you're the Warriors, for Johnson to go up and get 2 additional, which would be 1 additional.
Johnson settles in, misses the first. Now if you're the Rockets, you got to really box out here. 24.5 seconds left here, 3rd quarter. They trail at 51-45.
It looks as though the Warriors have given up this rebound, T-Roy. They don't even have a lot of presence down there. They're not even trying to get this rebound.
Johnson's second one good. 7-point ball game. Let's see if the Rockets play for the final possession of the quarter here. Up top, Dowd. Thought about it. Gives it up now to Goad with 15. He'll try it from 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds 2. Culleoka. Good hustle there by Leverett trying to save it, but could not do so. And now Culleoka with a last chance here, 10 seconds remaining. Hoffman against the pressure into front court. Holt down the lane. The runner with the left hand off the window and in. Holt took it at the shot blocker, softly off the glass and home. And a big flurry at the end of the quarter for Culleoka. What was a 4-point game goes to 9 now. Your score after 3. Warriors 54, Rockets 45.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Into the fourth we head here in Chapel Hill. Season opener for the Rockets. They trail by 9, 54-45. Is this fourth quarter underway? Yeager, Myers, Leverett, Goad, and Dowd. No look inside from Dowd from Goad. That was a beautiful assist.
I tell you what, I think at least 8 of Dowd's points came off of assists from Gold, I believe. At least 8 of them, T-Roy.
They formed a nice little two-man game here in the second half. A possession at a time. Can't get them back all at once, but got to chip away here off the baseline. Hoffman's jumper no good. Into the hands of Leverett on the outlet. Here comes Matthew Yeager. To go back to Yeager, thought about it, and he'll be fouled. I was holding my breath because I thought they might call the travel before the foul. But they're going to get the foul on the Warriors.
He hopped into him, T-Roy.
That's on Pierce. First of the game for him. Dowd plays it in. Got it to Yeager. To Leverett, now back to Yeager. Gets inside, can't get off a shot. Back out front, Leverett. Back to Yeager. 1 minute gone by here, fourth quarter. Dowd doing battle as fronting him down low is the big fella Holt. Kick into the corner, Goat along the baseline. Oh, he tried to wrap it under to Dowd, who wasn't expecting it. Rockets maintain. Now Dowd inside again. Little fall away, left it short. Myers tries to save into the hands of Culleoka. On the move, Richardson. He'll hold it up. Await the arrival of Hoffman now, who will set it up top of the circle. 6.5 left here. Culleoka. Pierce from 3, left it short. Rebound to Myers, and the Rockets will take Culleoka, taking that quick shot every time. Go. He'll stop. He'll pop the 3. Bang! Tristan Gold. It's back to 4.
He gave me what I asked for, T-Roy. Showed up to see TG, and TG has delivered, T-Roy. Just need just a little assistance.
18 for Gold. Runner. No good, but we got a foul. Hoffman along the baseline. Dowd tried to come over and block the shot. Instead, got a piece of the hand on the runner.
Yeah, big man going to have to stay vertical, T-Roy. Going to have to stay vertical because one thing's going to be real key all season. Dowd's going to have to play. He's going to have to play a solid 3 quarters every night.
Hoffman to the line. Missed on his last attempt. This one good, however. Now 5 of 6 from the stripe for Hoffman. He's got 18. Just under 6 minutes left as he converts them both back to a 6-point game. 56-50 Warriors. Yeager gives it up on that wing area to Leverett. Looks inside. Dowd had it tipped away from behind by Holt. Pierce on the run out, puts it up and draws the foul on Yeager. Holt did a good job that time just getting a hand on it to poke it away from Dowd. That starts the run out. And Pierce draws the foul on Yeager, who was trying to keep him from putting it up and in.
The last 3 trips down, the Rockets have had difficulties trying to get the ball in the interior, and the clock has been just running.
Time or two, they're standing still, not trying to help the guy when he gets stuck with a basketball.
There has been some times, Mr. Sweeney, where I would agree with you, not a lot of movement in the offense.
Astolfi for Leverett. 5:42 remaining, and Culleoka would be very content to step to the free throw line every time. They've shot their free throws well.
They will. Rockets going to have to get some shots up, and they're going to have to get them up a little quicker, T-Roy, but not be hasty about it.
Second toss, good. 58-50 Culleoka. 5:39 left here, fourth quarter. Around that high screen, Gold will pull the trigger, 3-ball, bang. He just says, you know what, fellas? It's crunch time. Give it to me, get out of the way.
I asked for some shots, and TG has given me shots, my man. Speaking of haste, he said, I got it for you.
Go, go, Gold. 21 now for him.
I expect that every night, my man. Give me 20 every night, Gold.
Pierce. Bounce pass across the lane. Getting free was Holt. Blew the bunny, but went and got it back. Another possession here for the Warriors. Hoffman. Cut off free throw line. Now to Pierce. Into the paint. Dumps it underneath. Holt. Head fake. Puts it off the window and in. That time he didn't miss. He's got 9.
He has excellent footwork for a big man, T-Roy.
Lead back to 7. Every time you think the Rockets are about to get there, Culleoka puts one up. Oh, behind the back, Yeager to Dowd. Fall away, no good. He put it on the floor that time, fellas. He didn't have to. All it was one power move to the bucket, put it up strong.
He had an opportunity to put it off the glass, put it right in that square. T-Roy chose not to.
Lead is 7. That's something with more experience he'll learn. Into the corner. Hoffman spots up 3, got it. Boy, they are throwing daggers right now. Culleoka by 10, timeout taken. We'll take it as well.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
Welcome back. Crunch time in Chapel Hill, about halfway through this fourth quarter. 4:14 remaining, and the Rockets got to make a run. 63-53 Culleoka. Rockets again had cut it to 4, but 6 in a row by the Warriors. Stretch it back to 10.
A lot of energy going to have to be exerted with this 4:14. You got to be methodical on offense, T-Roy, but you got to play lockdown defense.
Yeah, you got to value each possession. You need to score and then pick up a couple of good defensive stops. Just whittle this thing inside. They try to get it to Yeager. Pass a little high, but it went right through his hands. Out of bounds, another turnover.
None of that was in the formula you and I just talked about.
Try a little pressure now. Hoffman gives it up to Pierce in front court. On a wing, Richardson, quick 3, no good. Rebound, Pierce. Pierce muscles it up, shot no good. Battle for the loose ball. Richardson to the left hand, got it. Those are the little things that Culleoka is doing right now that's really helping them now as they've stretched it to 12.
And there may be some fatigue on the Rockets. A lot of players got a lot of playing time tonight.
Astolfi tried to get it to Yeager, tipped by Culleoka. It will stay with the Rockets.
Let's keep an eye on their legs, T-Roy. I know it's the first game, but some of these players out here, they done played a lot of minutes tonight.
Inbounds, Dowd along the baseline. And the official is going to stop play. Rockets were trying to take advantage again. Culleoka was wiping the floor. Rockets, one official gave him the basketball.
And that's where I want to start at, T-Roy. The Rockets did nothing wrong.
No.
Once the official puts the ball in play, you play ball. That's poor communication by this three-team official crew. You do not put the ball in play when one official is letting you know that play is stopped.
Yeah, and they had Richardson out here mopping the floor with the towel, and the other official over on the other side was like, yeah, let's play ball.
Yes, indeed. And as a coach, that kind of gets under your skin a little bit, because you know that once that official puts the ball in play, then we think we playing ball. And I tell you what, my man, you got 3:29 on the clock, but this crowd here look like they may want to get into it a little bit now after that took place.
Yeah, they're looking for something to get behind this Rocket squad here. They trail by 12. They're going to need to be flawless here down the stretch. Inside Dowd, travel with it. Got into the paint, Noble, and he saw that defender coming. I don't think he anticipated the defender coming up in the paint. Thought he was going to have a clear path to shoot it.
It was 3 black jerseys around there, and they made a conscious decision that we're not going to let the ball in the interior. The Rockets going to have to get back in this contest, and it's going to have to be from the perimeter, T-Roy. They're going to have to knock down some three-point shots.
Running out of time now. 3:20 left here. They trail by 12. The pressure against Hoffman. Here comes the trap over the top now, Pierce. Pierce into the paint. Kick into the corner. Richardson, fall away three, no good. Rebound pulled away by the Rockets. Myers, he came down a little gingerly.
Yeah,
he's going to try to walk it off.
Yeah, he's doing what basketball players do. They try to shake it off.
Okay, fellas. Culleoka has played well. That was a poor possession.
They actually, T-Roy, I know where you're headed. They've done that for the whole fourth quarter, okay? Now, don't just take now and decide that it's poor, because what the coach decided, coach said that they could do that because he hadn't said a word all fourth quarter. They've been taking early shots in the shot clock all day.
No look, Gold. Beautiful pass to Myers.
If Gold is on the floor, you better keep your head on a swivel.
You had. Gold now trying to steal it away from Pierce. Underneath, Holt with the catch. Muscles it up off the window and in. Yeah, if you're Culleoka right now, you just want to take the air out of the basketball.
You do, but they have not decided to do that.
Gold in the paint. Will not drop, but we got a foul.
Got flopping on the black, T-Roy. Yes, indeed. Going to be a flop on the Warriors.
Well, let's send Gold to the line here. Let's see. Nope, they're going to give him underneath the bucket. Still a 12-point game, 2:35 left. Rockets need to make a run here. Myers in the corner now, Ostolfi. Out top, Leverett, three, in and out. Rebound tipped to Myers, shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Hoffman of Culleoka. Hoffman against Yeager. Yeager steps in front, commits the foul. Yeager saying, hey, he pushed me off with the arm bar, but the official says nope.
And time and possession circumstances require Yeager to apply pressure. He was going to have to pressure the ball and try to speed the game up a little bit.
Right now, if you're Culleoka, I don't care. The coach is saying, I want to hear the air coming out of the ball right now.
But coach has not said that, and you cannot decide to say that at 2 minutes left when that should have been the game plan at least 3 minutes ago.
But, you know, you got to – and you can let them play for a point, but when you get down to this point in the game and you got a 12-point lead, you've got to be able to play that style of basketball. Now, they go cut. You'll take that. If you get the backdoor cut, that was nicely executed, but you can't just take a three just to take one.
I think some coaches, with the philosophy, they decide that there's a style of play we're going to play, and I'm not going to change it up on my young men.
Ostolfi with the runner won't go. Hoffman needs some help now, as he may have, not sure if he pulled a hamstring, a calf.
He's reaching down where the Achilles is at, T-Roy. He's reaching down where I will. Okay, that's a better sign now. Okay, yeah, that's a better sign.
He's been hurt a couple other times on this end of the floor as well.
Yes.
They're going to attend to him. 14-point game here now. Culleoka in control with the basketball. Team foul situation. Rockets have only committed 3, so they got to commit 2 more here to put them into the penalty situation. But fellas, Rockets every time they made a run. They got it to 3 at one point, 4 a couple other times, but Culleoka has been able to answer.
And we talked about the level of energy that requires, T-Roy, and you have quite a few players. Here you are, have this 5 out on the court, and if you go back and you track the minutes, at least 4 of these 5 here have played almost the entire game, and that certainly is going to be hard to be able to fight back consistently when you find yourself down double digits 3 or 4 times in the contest, T-Roy.
Yeah, and the thing of it is that you think about key junctures. Rockets have had a few shots. They've made some turnovers when they had an opportunity to whittle the lead a little bit further. Had some shots that didn't go. Culleoka on the other end has worked efficiently offensively. And
here's also something to add to it. There's been some shot selections by the Rockets that also contributed to it.
Yeah.
But also, when we hear Mr. Sweeney, the Warriors have knocked some shots down, T-Roy. So there is a reason why they happen to be up 14 points. And some of it has to do with the fact that some of them big shots they've taken, they've been going down.
It's been timely. That's the thing.
Yes.
When they've needed a bucket, they've been able to find one.
They have been. And that's the reason why it's been fluctuating double digits every once in a while.
Inbounds to Pierce. They try to give the foul. Pierce blowing by Dowd and puts it up and in. Dowd's trying to give the foul. The official just lets him play, and Pierce says, you know what, I'm going to take it straight to the rack.
He had, by definition, an arm bar on him right around the three-point line, T-Roy.
Yeah.
And the official decided he would not call the arm bar, and he would allow him to continue to go to the hoop.
Pierce has had a game. He'll step back to the strike. Converts on the three-point play. He's got 20. Trying to answer. Leverett from 3, no good. Tipped around, controlled by Culleoka. 1:20 left here as Culleoka going to wind this one down. Pierce all the way under, takes it straight in. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Yeager. Ball stolen away by Holt. Now back to Pierce. All the way under to the left hand, no good. Yeager may have altered that one. Now a little 5-on-3. Astolfi, right wing, 3-ball, no good. Rebound pulled away by Holt. Under a minute. Culleoka playing 5-on-4 down here on the other end. Pierce just sitting there tying his shoe.
And here's the thing, T-Roy. Here's the thing. Pierce went up. He was slightly injured, slightly hurt. He put his left hand up for coach to take him out. They stole the ball. He went up, missed the shot, and he went down. And what I'm saying is coach has set a philosophy. He has decided that there's a style of play he's going to accept. And all I'm saying to you is if you accept that in game one, it'll be a trouble for you later on.
Holt. And he'll be fouled in rear court on the reach. They may give him an intentional there. Leverett just trying to reach out and get something of Holt as he went by. Nope, just a hold.
Yeah, they won't do that with the point differential as it is, T-Roy. So nothing extra aggressive there that time. Everybody know time and circumstance.
Puts them into the penalty. That's the 5th foul. First shot on the way. Remember, 2-shot foul here. Holt misses the first. Pierce is checking back in. Warriors took it to the Rockets in the 4th quarter. Stretched this lead. You talked about it, Noble, as far as just being able to outlast them.
Yes, indeed. And like I said, you talked about the timely shots as well, but there's some Rockets who have played a lot of minutes tonight.
Dowd across the lane, puts it up and in. Dowd's got 15. Now we got another hold in rear court. 16-point game. 35 seconds left here. Rockets will have to regroup quickly as it will be a visit from Cornersville here on Friday night.
Help me out, T-Roy. I got my numbers wrong with the girls, with the young Lady Rockets. Coach went 7 deep tonight, or did I miss one?
7 deep, yeah.
7 deep. So it's kind of hard to play your first contest 7 deep because and these young men here, they've been running up and down the court since the tip.
Hoffman, he's having a really nice night as well. 23, now 24 for Hoffman. He and Pierce have formed a really dynamic 1-2 punch. Dowd back the other way. Quick shot, no good. Rebound into the corner. Matthew Yeager along the baseline. Tried to funnel it to Dowd. He finally ends up with it. Puts it up and draws the foul. Warriors will pick up win number 1 of the season. As the Rockets look to regroup again. A quick regroup, Noble, and it'll be old foe Cornersville County rival coming in here on Friday night.
Yes, indeed. On a Friday evening, and it'd be an opportunity, as Mr. Sweeney always say, North and the South will be able to have an opportunity for some bragging rights and be able to have a conversation about that come the weekend.
Dowd hits on his first 16 on the night for the junior. He'll ready for his second. This one on the way, left it short. Rebound pulled away by Myers, stolen away there by Hoffman. They'll give chase in rear court. 15 seconds and counting as the official just chewed on his whistle there. He's going to say just out of bounds. He doesn't want to go to the free throw line again.
He certainly does not. He's already cashing
no
that
blood,
check.
no foul.
He's already cashing the check, T-Roy.
You're right.
You certainly supposed to blow the whistle that time.
Now they'll let it run out. Under 10 left here as Holt, big fella, trying to dribble it out. Lost the handle out of bounds. Rockets will get one final chance with 3 seconds left.
Now, why is Holt out here at the top dribbling, T-Roy?
Coach, if Hoffman needs a backup, he needs a blow. I got you handled right here.
He showed you what he'll do with it as well.
And they get it in, dribble out the clock. And the Warriors have come to Chapel Hill and picked up a road win here tonight. Culleoka, final here from Chapel Hill. Warriors win it 75-58. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek PLLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek PLLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Coach is sending them boys up here to get this device.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The mayor, board of aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
And welcome back as the Rockets fall here to Culleoka, 75-58 in our nightcap. Once again, Noble did some good things tonight, made some runs, but in the end, Culleoka just too much as they were able to overcome every shot the Rockets had at them.
I tell you what, T-Roy, you know I know very little bit about basketball, but here's what I'd be interested in when Mr. Sweeney talked. Yes, the Rockets did do a lot of great things, but when I get through hearing Mr. Sweeney, what I'm probably going to hear is that the Warriors had a trio. They had a trio, not only just by the eye test. They had one player from the perimeter, and I'll be able to hear how many numbers he had. And then they had another player in the interior. I'll be able to hear what he had. And then they had another all-around player who just was stamping his impact on this game. So I'll be interested to hear exactly how those three played out. But they had somebody in three phases of this contest right here.
Without any further ado, Ricky, we'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, that last guy you mentioned, I would say, would be Bob Holt, the miscellaneous player of the game.
Actually, I had Mr. Holt down in the interior, and I had number 20.
Hoffman.
Hoffman was that Swiss Army knife. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. Shooting stats for the game: the Rockets 23 of 57, well under 50%, 3 of 6 at the foul line, and 16 turnovers. Culleoka, very good shooting tonight, 26 of 55, almost 50%. 26 of 55. A lot of those underneath just got some really good looks. They were 17 of 22 from the line, good at the line as well, and only 9 turnovers. One of those came very, very unfortunately, unnecessarily late in the game. So took care of the basketball with just those 9 turnovers. Individually, for your Forrest Rockets, John Hightower, 3. Matthew Yeager, 5. Andrew Myers, 4. John Astolfi with 9. Josh Dowd, a great game with 16. And then Mr. Dependable, Tristan Goad with 21. But he had a ton of assists as well. So Tristan Goad, I'd say at least 50% of the Rocket offense.
He may have had a triple-double tonight, fellas, with the assists and the rebounds. He would have been very close.
I'd say he had right at 10 assists. And individually, some great games, great players had some great games. Kason Hoffman leads them with 24. Jeffrey Pierce with 20. Bob Holt with 12. Ethan Richardson with 9. Isaac Hargrove with 7. Noah Johnson with 1. Trent Kelly had 2. Rockets lose it by 17 here tonight, 75-58. Got to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, and they're going to look at some things. And again, we talked about it kind of at halftime. There were some things that they're going to tighten up. We talked about what we saw precision-wise out of the girls offensively. Boys have still got to get there. They're trying to learn their way. A lot of these guys haven't played, with under the lights with each other. They're gonna learn. They're gonna make some adjustments. And as Noble talked about, they didn't have a deep bench tonight. Probably going to have to see how they can respond on Friday night. Corners were going to come in and test them because they're going to have some inside players. Dowd's going to have to really show up against those guys on Friday night. So it'll be a different kind of challenge on Friday night, but we'll see how they are able to make some adjustments and come back here on Friday.
And I tell you what, I'm real interested in being able to see those adjustments made, T-Roy, because there will be an opportunity on this particular Rockets team. There will be someone that we didn't see tonight that will have golden opportunities to shine. So we already seen the stamp. We seen what Gold's going to bring, and we know Dow's going to be something that he's going to have to be key and critical down in the interior. What they going to need is that third person. They're going to need somebody else to be able to show up in the clutch so that Dow as well as Tristan Gold can maybe not necessarily take a breather to go sit down, but not necessarily be so heavily dependent on to show up every night in and night out offensively.
And with that, we'll put a wrap on this one. Lady Rockets look good in our opener here tonight as they pick up a big win in game number 1. And trying to look back on my paper here quickly. No, if you got Ricky, give me that score on the girls. I didn't have it in front of me.
Girls game was 56-24, so we held them under 30.
Yeah, nice job by the girls in the nightcap. Culleoka wins it 75-58. We'll be back with you on Friday, as it is Ricky Sweeney Day on Friday. He'll come and what he says is going to call his final game with us. Of course, we've got the seat always open for him, but want to definitely send him off on Friday night. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Until next time, appreciate our young folks as always. Mr. Jay Schilling, Peter Wilson over there, Mr. Taylor Williams filming for us tonight, and always appreciate what they bring for us here this evening. Noble, Ricky, great as always. Until next time on Friday night, this is Troy Cash, and we'll see you on Friday as we'll begin our broadcast at around 5:40. Once again, split here tonight. Lady Rockets pick up the big win, and the Rockets lose in the nightcap to Culleoka. This is Troy Cashin. Have yourselves a great night, everyone. You've been watching TC Sports 1.